Salutes to my guy Nick Shine as well. Foxton said, hello, Joe. What's going on with you, my friend? Nick said, I'm with the kids watching, but you're going to be watching. Salutes to you, man. Salutes. All right. We're going to be talking tonight. Listen, we're going to start the live radio show. Okay. We're going to start that after the Jets make their last first round pick. Okay. We watching the draft right now live together, though. It's about to start in like a couple minutes. Right. And then we're going to be talking live. For those of you that may be new, live radio show, 515-602-9639. That's going to be the live radio show number you can call in, okay? And we'll be talking about, the reactions to what the Jets have done, how they handling business, all that stuff, okay? So salutes. We're about to watch this together. I cannot tell y'all how happy I am. I don't know if y'all hyped, but I'm hyped, man. I'm hyped. There's been so many smoke screens and so much just crazy stuff going on, bro. I'm just ready to just get it shaking already, man. I'm ready to see who's going to be a Jet, how things are going to end up, what Joe Douglas is going to do. I need to see this, man. I need to see this. So we're about to watch this together. And again, after, the Jets make their last pick, the first round, we're going to do a live radio show right after that. And we're going to be talking about what's happened, man. I'm hyped. Who do y'all think is going to be the Jets pick? I want to know, bro. I want to know. I want to get some final predictions, okay? 4 and 10. Who do you think it's going to be? I need to know. Tell me. Zach Tastic, salutes to you. Good to see you in here. Zach says, yes, I'm hyped. Bro, I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready to see. Bro, there's been so much talk, Kayvon, and there's been talk about Travon Walker going first. There's been talk about all kinds of things happening. I'm ready to can we just make this happen, bro? Can we please just make it happen already? You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to rock, bro. I'm ready to rock. Man. Foxton says, Joe, there are many Jets draft streams going on, but you are my favorite. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. It's a lot, man. We got a lot going on, man. I really love to connect with the people. This is why I do this, man. And I love this team, bro. I love this team. I'm ready to rock, bro. I'm ready to see what happens. Bro, I'm just so tired of just the analyzations to the max of every single player, man. Venom G, salutes, bruh. Venom. We got Venom in the building. Venom says, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Don D, what's going on? When I hear I yurt back. You know what I'm saying? Salutes to you. Don, good to see you in here. Don says, what up, Joe? What's up, Don? Mr. Magic says, Icky at 4. Okay, he's talking about Aquanu. We didn't had that constantly. People want to talk about Aquanu. Aquanu at 4. And he's saying Jermaine Johnson at 10. All right, okay. Bro, there's been so much talk about Jermaine Johnson going at 4, bruh, it's been crazy. It's been real crazy, bro. It's been crazy, So it's time to get into it. Just a couple seconds away, man. Y'all can hear me good, everything see me well. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Oh, please give the stream a thumbs up. No matter where y'all watching me from, please share the stream as well with your friends and your family. All right? If you like to give to the stream, the super chat is there. Cash App is also there as well. Exclamation point links in the chat brings up my link tree. My link tree has the links to all of my content, okay? All of my social media platforms as well. Follow me across all my social media platforms. I'll follow you right back. And we can go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? So, it's time, man. It is time. Salutes to everybody, man. I'm so hyped. Damn. I'm ready. I've been waiting, man. Jeez Louise. It's been crazy. Everything just analyzed constantly with the Jets. Constantly talks about what we're going to do, how we're going to handle things, what's going to happen. Thibodeau's supposed to fall. Thibodeau's supposed to go higher. Travon Walker's supposed to go 15. Now he's supposed to go first. What is happening, bro? I'm ready to see what's happening. It's draft time. It's getting rolling. Salutes to everybody again joining me. Zach Tastic says, I hope for Kayvon Thibodeau at 4, and Jamison Williams at 10. Bro, there's a lot of talk about Jamison Williams. I like this kid. I'm just wondering, listen, that ACL, do we really have the time to wait on him to heal up? 1, 2, right? What exactly do we have the right, are we in the right spot to gamble? Because say he doesn't come back from that ACL injury the way that we all think he is going to. There's been a lot of players that have had ACL injuries, right? That just never came back the same. You know, can we afford to gamble with that 10th pick? Because I'm sorry, he's a phenomenal wide receiver, right? He was phenomenal before that ACL injury. Jacked it up in the championship game. I'm just wondering, are we in the space to gamble? Especially when, again, and y'all know, this draft is pivotal for Joe Douglas. Some people are talking about, and we've heard this before, but some people are talking about this is one of the biggest drafts in Jets history. He must hit on these picks, bro. He must hit on these picks. He's got to. He's got to. And I feel like if he rolls that dice, and I'm not saying that, listen, Jamison Williams, phenomenal wide receiver. But if he rolls that dice, bruh, and it's craps, it might be Saran for him. You know what I'm saying? You going to have people looking at him different. I ain't going to lie. You're going to have people looking at him different. I'm wondering if we going to make this move for Debo, though. That's what I'm wondering. That's what I'm wondering. Are you going to make the move for Debo? You know what I mean? So we're going to see, bro. We're going to see. We're going to see what happens. But I like Jamison Williams. I think he's a good player. I think he's a good player. I want to say it again. I think he's a good player. I'm just wondering, bruh. Can we gamble? You know, we gotta see. We gotta see. Nick Shine says, Hutch, baby. Yeah, Hutchins is a great player. I just don't think he's gonna be there at 4. He's good. I just don't think he's gonna be there at 4. Fox then says, Tibbs at 4. I like your idea to double dip at edge. Yeah, that's what I think, man. I think that would be a good look for us to double dip at edge. It makes things so much easier. I know people are in love with Sauce Gardner. I've had a lot of discourse back and forth with a lot of people that want Sauce, that are screaming, Joe, we need to take Sauce at 4. I don't give a crap about what you're talking about. Well, I understand. I'm not, he's a good player. But I'm telling you, when you saying Sauce at 4, I'm just wondering, okay, where is Bryce Hall going? Now everybody's saying that Bryce Hall could be a great corner for depth. I'm like, what? He played pretty well on the outside, bro. Still on his rookie contract, right? Like, why are we getting rid of this guy? People screaming, oh, he don't get enough interceptions. Yeah, but he's knocking balls down. He ain't getting burnt for like 300 yards every game or something like that. He's doing well over there. He had a great season. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, but we'll see. Sauce Gardner is a good player. I won't hate the pick. I'm just wondering what that does to our cornerback situation and how that shakes it up. So, but again, we will be doing a live radio show after the Jets' second first round pick. I'm thinking at this point we stay at 4 and 10. So after 10, we going live. You can call in 515-602-9639. You know what I'm saying? Foxton says, I like Jamison Williams, but he is a great risk. Yeah. Foxton says, this draft could make or break JD. It could. There's a lot of people already on him, man. There's a lot of people already on his back. I'm going to keep it 100% real with you. There is already people on his back, bro. There's people saying his seat is hot. That's all I'm going to say about that. Don D says, this has to be a franchise changing draft. He also says, if we can put last year's and this year's draft together, this could be good. Yeah, it could be, man. It could be. You know what I'm saying? It could be. We'll see, man. We will see. A lot going on. Leon Kennedy salutes to you with a big donation. My guy, Leon Kennedy, man, salutes. Leon says, happy draft day. My pick prediction is Long Beach Joe at 4. Salutes to you, man. Thank you for giving to the platform. I greatly appreciate you, man. It's always good to see you in here. Man, I wish I could be the pick, man. I would save the Jets. I think if I could get out there, if they would just let me play, I could save the Jets. I could be a pass rusher. I can get after the QB. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Joe Douglas, pick me up. You know what I'm saying? Salutes to you, Leon Kennedy. It's always good to see you in here. Yeah. I can say the Jets, man. I can do it. I could do it, bro. It could be me. You know what I'm saying? Come on, let's get this draft going. They getting it cooking right now, man. Man, I'll tell you what, though. Joe Douglas got to make it happen. But I really want to see if we get Debo, man. I really want to see what happens and if we get Debo Samuels. I really want to see if he's going to make the move to make that happen. Bro, adding Debo to this offense, that's why I know people love Jameson Williams, but it's like, man, if we can grab Debo Samuels there, give him the 10th pick for Debo, things change up. Roger Goodell at the podium. He at the podium. Again, salutes to Leon. Let's go. We about to get this draft open, about to get it shaking. Man. It is a crazy one. Who do y'all think ends up being the first pick? That's what I want to know. There's a lot of talk about Walker going number 1. Do y'all think that that's true, or you think it's some smoke? Let me know. Rusty Spoon, salutes to you, Rusty. Good to see you in here, man. Rusty says, "What's up, Joe and fellow Savages?" Salutes, fans. Salutes to you, man. Good to see you in here. You know what I'm saying? Give me your predictions. Who's the first pick? Who do you think is the first pick of the draft, bro? Who do you think is the first pick? It's crazy. It is crazy. They got Waller up there. There's been a lot of trade talks around Waller too. A lot of people talking about, teams looking to make moves to him. That dude's a heck of a tight end, man. Real talk. Heck of a tight end. Let's make it move. So much going on, man. I need the Jets to make solid moves here, bro. That's what I need. I need Joe Douglas to be smart and smooth with these picks. But I will tell you right now, there is one pick. There's only one pick that I would just be like, whoa. I don't want Kyle Hamilton. No, not at 4, okay? But if he picks Ekwonu, I'm telling you right now, if he picks Ekwonu at 4, y'all know it's over. Y'all know it's over. If he takes Ekwonu at 4, bruh, it's going to be insane. It's going to go crazy. Zach Tastic says, I will still say Aiden goes 1. Yeah, I think so too. I think he ends up going 1. Unless somebody trades up, because there's been a lot of talk about the Jaguars being more than willing to trade down. If they stay at 1, I think Aiden's going to be the number 1 pick in the draft. I'd be kind of shocked if he wasn't. So, man, there's been so much smoke, man. So much smoke. Rusty says, Akeem. I think the Jags go for or Hutch. But okay. So you think Ekwonu could end up being the number 1. There was talk about him too, going high at one point. It's been so much smoke, man. So much smoke. But the one thing that I love about Joe Douglas, man, and this front office, this front staff has been, bro, they don't leak nothing. Like nothing leaks around here at all. And so everybody, coming around now and saying that they this, they that. Jaguars are now on the clock. You know what I'm saying? We got 9 minutes and some seconds left. We're going to see what they're going to come up with. Man, let me tell you something. It's going to be surprising who they take. But I personally believe that the Jets are going to end up with Kayvon Thibodeau at 4 and Drake London at 10. That's what I'm thinking. I know some people may not like that, may not love it, but that's what I think. And it's because there's so much smoke surrounding Kayvon Thibodeau and the Jets. A lot of talk, highly publicized when he talked to us. And I think the New York Jets need to go edge at 4, absolutely. But, bro, knowing that the New York Jets sent their wide receiver coach to Drake London's pro day, in my brain, this is just what I'm saying, in my brain, kind of sealed it for me. I started thinking like, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Things could be happening. You know what I'm saying? They ain't going to send you there for no reason. That's all I'm going to say. They ain't going to send you there for no reason. So, salutes to NY Jets FL. He says, get ready for a Kwanu or Neal at 4. We'll see, man. We'll see. We gonna see. I tell you what. If they do take him, oh boy, there's gonna be some smoke in the city. You heard? There's gonna be some smoke in the city, bro. You want to talk about, bro? Jets Twitter is gonna go completely bonkers. I ain't gonna lie to you. They just gonna go ham. People gonna immediately start going after Mekhi Becton, without a shadow of a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt, bro. Without a shadow of a doubt. It's no breaking my mind. They're gonna go after him, bro. And everybody gonna start screaming about the fact that he is gone. I'm telling you right now. That's exactly what they're gonna start doing. Man. NY Jets FL says, if Hutch slides, we should trade up. It depends, man. It depends. I don't know. It depends on where, like, because in my brain, like, I don't know. If he gets past the Jaguars, I don't think there's any way that the Lions won't take him. The Lions, I don't think we'd have to offer so much, it'd be insane. We'd pretty much have to blow our draft out, I think. Not like completely blow our draft out, but we'd have to give up some mid-round picks to move up for that type of value. So we probably have to give up like maybe both of our seconds, something like that, and something else. But I just don't think the Lions would even think twice. If he gets past, the Jaguars, I think the Lions immediately run that card up there and it's done. I don't. They'll look around like, wow. We just had this fall in our laps, you know what I'm saying? And they'll take him. I don't even think they'll, unless it's just a crazy offer. Like I said, I think we'd have to really offer them a lot to move up and get him. Really do. That's why I kind of, and again, I think Kayvon Thibodeau is a phenomenal player. I think he is. I know that there's been a lot of talk and a lot of analysis about him and different stuff going on, but I think he's going to be the guy to kind of fall to us there. So we'll see what happens, though. Rusty says, we only saw one wide receivers pro day this year. That was the most publicized that I've seen, that we was at his pro day, that we sent our wide receiver coaches to his pro day. Very highly publicized. That's all I'm going to say. And he moved the day, because I think the original date of his pro day was like the 5th. And he moved it from the 5th to whatever day it was that he went. I forgot the exact date. That ankle is healed up. I know he didn't run his 40. That made some people uncomfortable, but you watch the tape, he can move. I'm telling you. It's serious business, man. Serious business. Foxton says, with the 4th pick, the Jets select Long Beach Joe from USC, bro. I wish. I'd be a good fit in Sellers' defense. I ain't gonna lie. Come screaming off the edge. Make my plays. You know what I'm saying? Come screaming off the edge. You know? The pick's in. The pick's in with the Jags. Who do you think the Jags took? Come on now. The pick is in. Who did you take? Who did you take, Jaguars? Come on. Do something stupid. Please do something stupid. I'm begging you. Come on now. Come on now, Jags. Come on now. Rusty says, I wonder if Detroit goes Malika too. Oh, that's an option for him. That's an option. Come on. Come on now. Come on now. Come on, let's get this pick. Why are we doing so much? You know, they just they be going on and on and on, bro. Come on, man. Let's announce who the pick is. Leon Kennedy says Long Beach Joe would knock Adam Gase out faster than he ruined the franchise when he was there. Man, I'm so glad those days are over, man. I am so glad those days are over. All right, we're making the way out to the stage. Come on now. Come on, Jags. Do something crazy. Do something crazy. Come on, man. Do something crazy. Come on. All right, he announced. Hold on. He about to announce it now. Come on. Who'd the Jags take? Huh? Okay. They took Walker. Let's go. Let's go. I said let's go. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. Kayvon Hutch still on the board. They still on the board. Walker went 1. You know what's crazy? There were people reporting that already. There was people reporting that the Jacksonville Jaguars were locked on to Walker, that the general manager wanted him. And he got him. You know what's crazy? That guy was not talked about at all as being a guy that was number 1 until maybe a week or 2 before the draft. Everybody was talking about Hutch consistently being a number 1 guy. I remember at one point people were saying that Kayvon Thibodeau was going 1. People talked about Akeem going 1. And at the end of the day, it's Walker, bro. That's how crazy this is. And Walker's a good player. Walker's a good player. Let me tell you something. This kid, he's a good player. Let's not front, okay? There's a reason why he went 1. Freakishly athletic. This guy, I'm telling you, this guy is crazy. I think he's like 270. He ran a 4.5 at 270. He's crazy. But, bro, this is a good look for us. That's all I'm going to say. It's a good look for us. It's a good look over here with the New York Jets. All right? Come on now. Come on now. Can we get – is Hutch going to slide to us? That's all I'm going to say. Is Hutch going to slide to us? I love Kayvon Thibodeau. Is Hutch going to slide to us? That's all I'm asking. I'm just asking. Lions is on the clock. That's all I'm saying. Jay Johnson, salutes to you, my friend. Good to see you in here. Good to see you in here, my man. Zach Tastic says, well, I guess it wasn't a smokescreen. They took the combine hero. Hey, you know, some people say, I think Walker's a phenomenal player. I think he's a good player. But we still got Hutch and we still got Thibodeau on the board. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Jay Johnson says, Zach came out of nowhere too. That's a fact. That's a fact. A lot of of Jets fans would like to have people forget that everybody was screaming about Trevor Lawrence this and Trevor Lawrence that. And if we don't get Trevor Lawrence, it's a bad draft. And do y'all remember that? Because I do. I was the guy that told people, hey, look, let's just compete. Let's just see what happens. You know, let's not fold. Don't tank. Remember, I was that guy, and I got a lot of guff for that. Guess what? A couple weeks before the draft, all of a sudden, people fell in love with Zach Wilson. I said, listen, I know y'all love Trevor Lawrence, but there's other quarterbacks in this draft too. I was big on Fields. I was talking about other QBs. Then all of a sudden, everybody started to love Trevor Lawrence or love Zach Wilson. Came out of nowhere. It happens, man. It happens. You right. You right, Jay Johnson. You right, bruh. Salutes. The pick is in with the Lions. Come on now. They done ran up. I know. I'm pretty sure. They gonna take Hutch. I'm pretty sure, man. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Who they selecting? They took Aiden Hutchinson. I knew it. Yeah, I knew it. They did it so fast. They did that so fast. They didn't, bro. The second that the Jags said, hey, we taking Walker, they ran to the podium. They ran to the podium, bro. The Lions get Aiden Hutchinson. Kayvon Thibodeau still on the board. He's still on the board. Come on now. Come on now. Talk to me. Who do you think goes next? Come on, Savages. Who do you think goes next? Talk to me. Walker off. Kayvon Thibodeau still on the board right now. Aiden Hutchinson going to the Lions. Talk to me. Who do you think is coming off the board next? You got the Texans on the clock. Man, I know the Lions was shocked. Rusty says, damn. Yeah, Rusty, I'm telling you, it took him no time. Jay Johnson says it took him no time to pick Hutchinson. None. Leon says, dang it. Yeah. Jay Johnson says, KT next. You think KT goes to Houston? Zach Tastic says, please let KT fall. Yeah. Yeah. You know? I'm telling you. And why Jets FL says, I do love Dan Campbell. I'm telling you. Dan Campbell ran to the podium. I can't believe y'all passed on Hutchinson. Dan Campbell ran a 40. Ran to the podium. Get this card and get this card. Get this. If you don't take this card, that's what I would do. Take this card. Take it. If you don't take this damn card, get this card out of my hand. I wouldn't even have a card. I just slide on. Hey, Aiden. I'll just be streaming Aiden. That's all. What the hell is wrong with you, Joe? Aiden. Going crazy in there. Going crazy. You Aiden Hutchinson just falls. Okay, well, I guess I'll take him. Bro, I knock the whole damn podium down. I'm knocking everybody down. People try to serve drinks. I'm knocking all that down. I'm just running. I don't know what is going on. What's wrong with him? Aiden Hutchinson's still on the board. That's what's wrong with me. I'm running. I go crazy. Lions got themselves a good one. Please like the stream as well if you have not liked it already. Share the stream. I'm going crazy. It's draft time. We hyped. Salutes to everybody watching wherever you're watching me from. It's greatly appreciated. Again, we will be having a live radio show after the New York Jets make their last pick in the first round. We'll continue to talk about the draft. We'll continue to cover draft, though. Don't get confused. But we'll be having a live radio show. Man, this is crazy. Jay Johnson says KTK. Okay, y'all think Kayvon Thibodeau was going next, huh? Ooh, man. Texans, the pick is in. The pick is in now. Come on. Listen, I love Mel Kiper. Get him off the screen. Can we please figure out who the Texans have taken? Just quickly, he can. I like him. His hair is nice. Get him off the screen. I need to know who the Texans are taking right now. I need to know it immediately. All right. I don't need to hear you. I don't want to hear it. All right. Jay Johnson says Hakeem is definitely a possibility. He could be. For the Texans, he absolutely could be. Zach Tastic says, I heard they might take Stingley at 3. Woo, boy, oh boy. You want to talk, and again, you know, Stingley, that's rolling the dice. The injury, the up and down production. But Zach Tastic, like you said, there's been a lot of talk surrounding that. Rusty said Campbell just ran a sub 4.14. You sure did. Okay, picks in for the Texans. Who would they take? Let's go. Picks for the Texans. Let's get it. Why does the commissioner, come on, man. Look, the draft been going on for years. Why is it taking y'all so long to get to the podium, bro? Come on, it's 2022. Can we get him like a scooter or something? You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't take you this long to get to the podium, my man. You know? Can we figure out what the picks are? We've been waiting for months to get here, and now y'all want to play all these games. Y'all got Mel Kiper on while the pick is in. He, you know, all due respect to him, he just rambling. No, nobody want to hear that. We'll hear that after the pick. All right, Texans pick in. Here's the selection. I want to hear all that. I want to hear what the pick is. Okay. Bruh. The Texans just took Derek Stingley. And I want to thank you. I want to thank you. Texans. I want to thank you. Texans. Thank you. Woo! Texans. I like what y'all doing over there. Salutes to you. Respect to y'all. Respect. Yes. Come on, Joe Douglas. Jets are on the clock. We on the clock. Thank you, Texans. I want to thank you. Texans. Woo! Let's go. That came out of, I listen, I had heard, but I didn't think that they would do it, to be completely honest. The Texans got some needs, man. They listen, Derek Stingley. There's just a lot of questions with that injury. Man, let me tell you. Jay Johnson said, Askman swears Houston has no loan for KT. Yeah, well, I'm telling you. Jay Johnson says he's got some insight. Yeah. Salutes Jets, Mets, Mess. Salutes to you, man. Jets Mess says, hey, LBJ, salutes to you. Good to see you in here, man. I want to thank you, Texans. Yes. I said yes. Come on now. Commercial break while the Jets is on the clock? Come on now. Is we really doing this? All right. You know, I can wait a little bit. Come on, Joe Douglas. Field them calls. Okay? Who do you think the pick is? We got Aquanu on the board still. KT's on the board. We all know that there was a lot of talk about Jermaine Johnson. Who do you think the Jets take here? Or do you think the Jets trade down? Talk to me. Talk to me, savages. Salutes to everybody watching, no matter where you're watching me from. Please give my stream a thumbs up. Share the stream as well with your friends, family, across your social media. Please do. If you want to give to the stream, the super chat is there. Please give to the super chat. Also, for those of you watching me, exclamation point links in the chat brings up my link tree. That has the links to all of my social media, or all of my content, and all my social media platforms as well. Please go on there and join them all. We also have a lot of things going on in Discord as well. A lot of draft chat in the Discord. Please go to the Discord and join my Discord too if you can. This is crazy. I cannot believe. Wow. Get back to the Savages. Salutes. Budgeting D says, hey, Joe. Hey, Savages. I just got my alert that the first pick has been chosen. And then I remembered Joe is live. Salutes to you, Budgeting D. Thank you so much for coming on in. I appreciate you. And I appreciate the Houston Texans as well. The good people of Texas. I appreciate you. I want to thank you. I truly do. Yep. Jay Johnson says trade back. That's what he's hoping for. Okay. Rusty says he wants to trade back. Zach Tastic says they're definitely milking the time. Man, the pick is in. But we still, watching these commercials. Boy, they just, hey, milking it. Look, get your money. I'm not here to knock nobody. Get your money however you want to get it. But come on now, NFL. Come on now. I got to watch, Kuiper. Then I got to wait for all this. This is crazy. Zach Tastic says KT in play, baby. Yeah. Venom G says, let's go. We up. I'm telling you. I'm ready to see who we take. Jay Johnson says he think they setting up the blockbuster trade. The picks in, man. Picks in. We about to see what's going on here, man. Come on now. Y'all got to speed this up. This is crazy right now. Who are we taking? Give me y'all prediction now. Come on. We sitting the picks in right now. Why are we talking about Can we get to the pick, please? Why are we talking about all this stuff? Why? Come on now. Let's get it shaking. Come on now. All right. Everybody's shaking hands, dapping up. Everybody's hyped. What are we doing? Come on, JD. Come on now. Let's make it move. Let's make it shake. What is we doing? Come on. They got some Jets fans in the building too. Come on now, JD. Let's make it happen, baby. Let's see what's going on. I don't know why. People love talking about Ekwonu. People love it. Let's see if it happens. Come on now. Who are we taking? Bro, what is going on? Why is it taking y'all so damn long? Bro, you know what? This has been the longest. This has been the longest that they have taken to take a player. This is the longest they've ever taken to take a player. Come on, bro. Okay, New York Jets have picked the times of geez Louise, man. Okay, with the fourth pick. Wow, they take Sauce Gardner. They took Sauce Gardner. Okay, with KT on the board. Bro, they took Sauce Gardner. Talk to me, Savages. Talk to me. With KT and pass rush on the board, they took Sauce Gardner at 4. Talk to me. I like this kid. This kid is a great corner. I'm looking at this cornerback position now, and I'm saying, okay, we got DJ Reed. We got Sauce Gardner. Bro, what is going on? We got Sauce Gardner now. I like him. But, bro, where's the pass rush coming from? I'm asking. Talk to me. Talk to me. Are y'all shocked that we passed up on KT and took Sauce Gardner? Talk to me. Talk to me. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Man. Rusty says, well, at least he's good. Look, Sauce is a good player now. Leon Kennedy says, Sauce. Okay. Jay Johnson laughing. He says, Sauce. SG salutes to you. SG says, boom. Yeah. Foxton says the Jets pick Sauce. Black says he likes to pick. All right. All right. Rusty says applesauce. Okay. Venom G says, wow. Wow. What does that mean for Bryce Hall, bro? What does that mean for Bryce Hall? I'm just wondering, what does that mean for Bryce Hall, bro? Because at this point, it's that's crazy. That's crazy. NY Jets FL says, Joe, all I need is Hamilton. Whew, okay. All right now. We got to get edge at some point. At some point, we got to get edge. Edward Figueroa says, great pick. All right. Giants is on the clock. The pick is in. I already know. They done ran to the podium. I'm pretty sure they're not going to pass on Kayvon Thibodeau. I'm pretty sure. Whoo, Figueroa says, now let's get that number one wide receiver. But my question is, if you want a wide out at 10, when are we going to get edge pressure for real? I'm just wondering, when is that going to happen? Man, Black says we now have a true number one corner. Okay. Okay. So what are we doing with Bryce Hall then? That's my question. Come on now. Let's talk. Zach Tassick says we got ourselves a new Revis. All right. Jay Johnson says Jermaine, but I'm not at all shocked. I hear you. I hear you. Zach Tassick says it has to be Jermaine Johnson at 10 then. It's got to be. Shan Gully says, big applesauce. Let's go. Salutes to you, Gully. Salutes to you. Salutes to you. Listen, again, we having a live radio show after the Jets' 10th pick. Okay? We having a live radio show. We're going to go live. I'm taking callers. We're going to keep going on with the draft as well. But I want y'all to call in. We need to talk about this. We need to talk about this. Because I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not super shocked, but I'm a little shocked because KT is still on the board. Jay Johnson says Woody is back. Fox just says, I love Garner, but I don't understand. Where's Bryce Hall going to play? Yeah. NY Jets FL says Tibbs must have red flags if he slides. Man, let me tell you. Man, Jay Johnson says, hell no, Jermaine, there's plenty of wide receivers. At 10, it's got to be something, man. It's got to be something. Boy, oh boy. That's crazy. That's kind of crazy. I ain't going to lie to y'all. I didn't think that they would do that with KT still on the board, though. That's all I'm saying. I didn't think they would do that with KT still on the board. He was right there, too. He was right there. Right there. He belonged to us. Easy. Easy peasy. All you had to do was take him. That was it. Sean Gully says, did you see the division we're in, Joe? Yeah, I do. I see the division we're in. I do. You know what would help? Pass rush. It's got to be pass rush. There's more than one way to stop these wide receivers that everybody's talking about. Guess what? If you don't rush the passer, that quarterback is still going to have 40 years to throw the football. Still. Going to have 40 years. Man. Whoo. Let me tell you. Will Kohler, salutes to you, Will. Will says, I hope he don't become barbecue sauce. Oh. Woo. Will coming with the steam early. I didn't say it. I think that Sauce is a good player. I think that Sauce is a phenomenal player. But Man, they took Sauce Gardner over Kayvon Thibodeau. Wow. That's kind of, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. The pick is in for the Giants. Kayvon Thibodeau's the man. They ran up there and took him. They couldn't wait, bro. They could not wait, bro. They ran up there and took him. The Giants just could not pass him up whatsoever. Panthers on the clock. Wow. Whew. Kayvon, man, let me tell you something. Woo. I am kind of like, wow. I'm not going to lie to you. I am kind of shocked that we passed on Kayvon Thibodeau. I ain't going to lie to you. I am shocked that we passed on Kayvon Thibodeau a little bit. He's sitting right there. And now he about to be in the same building. Man. Again, 515-602-9639. We're doing a live radio show directly after the Jets' 10th pick. Man, that was crazy. I'll let y'all know when the lines is going live and we're going to talk about it. For those of you that are new, please give the stream a thumbs up. Subscribe as well. If you have not subscribed, hit that notification bell. Again, when we switch over to doing a live radio show, the only thing I do not allow on my show is cursing. Don't curse. Also, make sure your background's cleaned up. Don't be having the draft in your background. Don't be having a lot of noise in your background. I want to be able to hear you and hear what you got to say to me, all right? I also want my audience to be able to hear you. Please respect my platform. Quiet down your background. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Kayvon is hyped. He hyped, man. He hyped, bro. He is fired up. Hey, respect to him. We got Sauce Gardner. Man, I'm wondering if Jay is going to be there, bruh. I'm wondering if he going to be there at 10. I'm wondering if Jermaine Johnson going to be there at 10. If we can get Jermaine Johnson, right? If we get Jermaine Johnson at 10 and then maybe trade back up into the 4th round and get Boye, I'm all right. I just want to see us address edge. That's all I want. Sauce Gardner, I'm not hating the pick. I think he's a good player. I like this kid. He's a good corner. But I need some edge, man. We need some edge pressure quickly. Jay Johnson says scary thought is KT's chip on his shoulder. Let me tell you something. KT, I know a lot of people talk about him and all that stuff, man. I'm telling you, he fired up and he coming to New York. You know, he going to want to build his brand up. That's going to help him. Like you said, he going to be, even though he ain't said, I know he feels like, bro, I should have probably been taken earlier. But that with the Giants, that's a decent spot for him. That's a decent spot for him. Man. Jay Johnson says, I trust the Jets. They watch Jermaine up close and personal. Yep. And a lot of the things about that Senior Bowl, too, was they put a lot of those guys in a lot of the plays that they would run, you know what I'm saying, kind of scheme, see if they would scheme fit, see what they would do in those situations. They talked through football scenarios with them to see where their heads was at. NY Jets FL says, maybe we can get Neal or Kwanu at 10. Dang, man. NY, so are you all right with the New York Jets not getting edge in the first? Just let me know. Are you all right with that? I want to hear different thoughts. I want to hear people's opinions at that. Because if we take which we already took a corner at 4, right? Okay. Now if at 10, if we get Neal or Kwanu, when are we gonna get edge? Are we going into next year just depending on Carl Lawson again? Let me know. SG says, I'm not surprised JD passed on KT. Okay. Will Kohler says 10 pick is Drake London. If they take Drake London right here, man, I won't know what to say, bro. I don't even know what to say. Venom says, damn, let's see where the draft takes us. Oh, man. Panthers is on the clock. The time's whittling down, bruh. Jeez Louise. NY Jets FL says, God, if the Panthers reach for a QB, this would be interesting. It could be, bruh. I could see him take a Malik. Val Outlaw, salutes to you. Good to see you in here, Val, man. Salutes, Val. Give me your thoughts about this pick. We just made Sauce Gardner at 4. Give me your thoughts. Man. Whoo. NY Jets FL says trade up for Mafe. Okay. Foxton says Sauce better be the next Revis or Foxton says Sauce better be the next Revis or Joe Douglas can say goodbye to his job. Oh man. Zach Tastic says I really want an edge to pair with Lawson. Yeah, we gonna see, man. Jay Johnson says needs Sauce in the weight room right now. Man. Val Outlaw says, Joe, who do you want at 10? At this point, since we took Sauce Gardner at 4, I need some edge. Give me Jermaine Johnson at 10. I love Drake London. Everybody knows that. But, bro, we need some edge, bro. We cannot go into next year with just Carl Lawson and John Franklin Myers and think we're going to get it done here. We gonna have the same issues we've been having. We're not going to be able to get after nobody, man. I'm keeping it all the way real with you. We gonna keep having the same problems, bro. We gonna keep having the same dang problems, man. Same problems. Val Outlaw says we needed a cornerback bad because we was getting cooked by Diggs. Yeah, I mean, look, Diggs, you know, Diggs played all right against us, but come on now. Like, Bryce Hall played well at number 1. You got DJ at number 2, right? We just got Reed. He gonna be that number 2. It's like, okay, well, where exactly is Sauce going? Sauce got to be the start. He got to be a starter. He got to be. He got to be our number 1 or number 2 corner. He's got to be, bro. Because if, like, who are you pushing out there? That's all I'm asking. It's like, are we taking Bryce Hall and putting him on the bench? He played well for us last year. And then who are you moving where? That's my question, man. Who are you moving where? Because everybody's saying, well, they could just play the slot. Bro, Michael Carter II was a heck of a slot corner for us. He was a heck of a slot corner. The picks in for the Panthers. Ooh, man, this has been interesting, bro. This has been interesting. It's crazy. This is completely crazy. Let me tell you. It is crazy, bro. It is completely crazy. Man. BK Trainer says, yes, Bryce Hall on the bench. BK says, yes, Bryce Hall on that bench, huh? Put him on that bench. Salutes to you, BK. Good to see you in here, BK. BK said, I want him on. I want Bryce on that bench quickly. Quickly, I said. Oh, man. Panther selection is in. BK done came in here. Oh, man. Okay. Panthers take Ekwonu. Panthers take Ekwonu at 6. Malik Willis still on the board. Oh, man. So Ekwonu's going to be a Panther, man. Oh, man. Yo, his blazer is clean. His blazer is clean. I like that. His blazer is real clean. I like that. A Nigerian, okay, Nigerian. I'm feeling that. I respect it. Looking clean. Val Outlaw says, Sauce, he better be a number 1. Oh, yeah. He gonna have to be, bruh. He gotta go. Rusty says, Sauce better be better than Deion Sanders. Come on, man. I want to hear it. Look, again, we were doing a live radio show directly after that 10th pick in the first round. If the Jets, whatever they last first round pick is, okay, if they don't trade out of 10, We're going live after the 10th pick. We'll continue to cover the draft, and I'll be taking callers. And I'm going to just let y'all, get your thoughts out about the pick. Man, Val Outlaw says, I need some edge bad. Yeah, man. Gully says, Joe, you can never have too many corners. Yes, you can. If you don't have any damn pass rushers, yeah, you can have too many corners. If you ain't got nobody to rush the passer. Come on, bro. Rusty says, wow, to live and die with Sam. Yeah. Yeah. They're going to keep going forward with Sam Darnold. It's looking at this point, unless they trade up or grab a guy later on, it's looking like they're moving forward with Sam Darnold. Gully says, Joe, you used to mediocrity. Finally, we got some talent at the cornerback position. Used to mediocrity. I'm used to not having a pass rusher. If anything, you used to mediocrity. Okay? We don't have a pass rusher. We haven't had a pass rusher in 10 years. Over 10 years. I think we were ranked in like the bottom half of the league this year in sacks. I think we were somewhere around like the late 20s, like 27th. It was something like that. We had the 32nd ranked defense in the league because we can't rush the passer. That's a big part of it. We talked about that all last year. Literally. That's all. Look, I don't dislike Sauce. I think he's a good player. I'm just saying, bro, KT is right there. That's all I'm saying. He was right there. Is corner that big of an issue in our scheme? When we talked, listen, we do live radio shows. I did live radio shows all last year. We did watch-alongs. Everybody came out of last season saying our secondary played way better than we thought they would. Joe, our secondary actually really stepped up this year, Joe. Joe, we need a pass rusher, Joe. We don't get after anybody. John Franklin Myers is a ghost. That's what I was told. We paid John Franklin Myers and he put it in gear and drove off. That's what they said to me. He put it in gear and drove off. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But again, we'll be taking live callers, 515-602-9639, after the 10th pick in the draft. I want to hear y'all takes. Zach Tastic says Sam Darnold is happy. I'm sure he is. Vibe salutes to you. Vibe Shop says Sauce better be Revis. I already know. I already feel Jets fans projecting that Sauce better be Revis or he gonna be trash. You just wait. It's coming. It's already there. You know what I'm saying? NY Jets FL says Bryce Hall has 1 pick in 25 games. Yeah, but he's knocking a lot of footballs down. That's all I'm saying. Fox didn't already saying it. Sauce better be Revis. BK says Sauce is a different breed, but definitely need to put he's got to put some muscle on, but he plays big and is a complete corner. No, listen, BK, all these guys, listen, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to continue to say this. I think Sauce Gardner is a phenomenal player. I'm not banging on Sauce Gardner at all. All I'm saying is, bro, we ain't got nobody to rush the passer. That's all I'm saying. We ain't got nobody to rush the passer. Giants selection coming in at 7. Who are they taking? They take Evan Neal at 7. Whoo! They take Evan Neal at 7. Let's go. This dude's serious business right here. I like Evan Neal a lot. He's a good player. Jay Johnson says, calling the show is about to be a vent session. We'll see. I'm hoping as the board continues to play out, what I'm seeing right now, Jermaine Johnson's still on the board. Jermaine Johnson is still on the board. I'm just a little shocked that we took KT over him. I'm sorry. I'm a little shocked. I like Sauce a lot. I'm a little shocked. Val Outlaw says because it is, pass rushers are not easy to come by. Yeah. Yep. Man. Giants went and got KT, and then they went and got Evan Neal. Okay. They building over there. They keeping it moving. Val Outlaw says, is Sauce really good? I don't watch college football until like the end. No, he's a good player. He's a really good player. I don't think he's never had a touchdown. He's never given up a touchdown, I think, his entire college career. And he's never had anyone, I think, have like a over 50% completion percentage against him. He's a good player. He's a complete corner. He's a good corner. He's a very good corner. That's why I'm not upset about the pick at all. I think Sauce Gardner's a good player. I'm just kind of shocked that they took him over KT when we have such a massive need at edge. Unless they get edge at 10, unless we get edge at 10, right? We go Jermaine Johnson. I always like to see us double up, but unless we get edge at 10, right? I'm wondering what the defense gonna look like. Are you gonna be sending blitzes constantly? How are we gonna get to the passer? I don't know. Rusty says, I thought edge and linebacker were our biggest needs, but I'm not JD. Ooh, Rusty, a lot of people, and I've talked about that too. A lot of people aren't looking at this linebacking core and going, is this a need? Like, a lot of people really ignored the linebacking core. I know you talked about it as well with Nakobe Dean constantly. I spoke about it as well. There's some needs along this linebacking core too, especially when you look at some of the question marks. Sherwood, Nasruddin, some question marks there. These dudes got injured, missed significant time. We saw some torn Achilles. We saw some ACL injuries. These guys, I'm telling you, can these guys come back and fill these spots? You know? And then you got Mosley. Bro, I love CJ, but not at 18.5. Not next year. No, baby. We got to do something. NY Jets FL says Giants doing well. Yeah, the Giants have made some moves, man. They doing their thing, bro. They doing their thing for sure. Man. Rusty says, I'm that guy, Joe. He's on fire starting now. Jay Johnson says, Giants looking pretty complete. Yeah, the Giants have made a move. Does anybody, listen, I'm going to ask y'all right now. Does anybody absolutely hate the Sauce Gardner pick? I'm asking y'all right now. Let me know. I want to hear from y'all. I want to hear y'all perspectives. Again, after the 10th pick in this draft, if the Jets stay at 10th, after they last first round pick, we'll be going live. We'll be having a radio show. All right. We're going to talk about it now. We're going to talk about it. SG says Sauce is Richard Sherman. All right. All right. Zach Tastic says the Giants are having their dream draft. Yeah. Val Outlaw says that's exactly what I thought Val Outlaw says that's exactly what I thought the Jets were going to do. The offensive line and defensive line. Yeah. They took a corner. And you know what's crazy is there's been so much talk about corner, again, not being a position that you have to have like the top of the top guys at to run and sell a scheme. That was one of the big things about him coming from San Francisco. You don't have to have unbelievable corners. You got to get pressure. This draft kind of turns out on its head. Unless you just didn't like KT that much. Wow. But the Giants ran to the damn podium. Bro, we took Sauce Gardner, and I looked, it said Giants on the clock. I looked again, Giant pick is in. I'm like, damn. Giants on pick is in. They didn't even get to finish typing. They on the clock, pick is in. What's going on? Man. Foxton says, I bet they let Woody Johnson make the pick. I don't want the Johnson dunderheads anywhere near this draft. Oh, man. Atlanta's got the pick in for number 8. Man. Man. Okay. Falcons take Drake London. He's gone. He's gone, ladies and gentlemen. He's gone. What the hell are the Falcons trying to do right now? You got Pitts. Oh, my God. You got Pitts. You got Cordell. You got Drake London now. This offense, all they need is a QB. All they need is a QB now. Man, wow. Drake London at 8. I told y'all. He's good, bruh. He's good. He's good. That boy good. That boy was good. First wide receiver off the board. Drake London. Fight on. Fight on. Bro Z, salutes to you. Good to see you in here, man. Bro Z says, sauce. I love it. Let's go. Let's go now. Jay Johnson says, gotta see 10 first. Yeah. Vi Outlet says, I'm not mad at all based on what you said. And I love, he says, I'm not mad at all based on what you said. I love you. That's something that we need. Yeah, man. Yeah, salutes to you, man. Man. Jay Johnson says, if they go wide receiver, I hate the sauce pick. Well, we ain't going with Drake London. That boy holding the Falcons jersey right now. All right. Salutes to Drake. I wish him nothing but the best, unless you play the Jets. All right. I wish you nothing but the best, my man. You know, first wide receiver off the board. Listen. Bro Z says, torn on wide receiver and DN at 10. Ooh. Let me tell you something. Zach Tastic says, any thoughts on trading down the number 10 and getting Linderbaum in the teens? Dude, I would love Linderbaum, but with the way it's planning out, bro, we have to get edge. That's the only thing I'm thinking right now. You got to get edge pressure. And unless they thinking about going edge in the second round, or they know something we don't know, and Jermaine Johnson ain't going in the first, or they got an inkling, or they going to trade back up, you got to get edge at 10. You got to. I would love for us to get Linderbaum. I'd love it. But, bro, we don't have no edge pressure. We don't have any edge pressure. NY Jets FL says, would you be upset with Jamison Williams at 10? I wouldn't be upset with Jamison Williams. I think he's a phenomenal player. I would have some question marks, though, because I will say this. That ACL injury is a big turnoff for me. I'm not going to lie. You cannot look at this team in the holes and say, okay, we're going to take Sauce at corner, which, again, we're going to see how that cornerback room shake out because that's going to be hot. And then say, we're going to take a wide receiver that may be back by November. A lot of people saying he probably not going to be back until December. Some people saying he ain't going to play until December. And then we got to see how he comes back. And you need immediate impact at this wide receiver core. And you got a young quarterback that needs some help. I don't know if we can afford to roll the dice and take him. That's my big thing in Y Jets FL. That's my big thing. Man. Foxden says, I don't hate the Sauce pick. I just don't understand it. It's possible that DJ Reed could play the slot. Yeah. Rusty says, I can't really hate the Sauce, but I'm not happy that we went corner so early. Yeah. 04, salutes to you. 04 says, I think they're going JJ at 10 if he's there. Yeah, Jermaine Johnson. We'll see. Jay Johnson says, I want Pickens in the second round. Y'all sleep. Yeah, he could be there. Jahan Dotson could be there in the second, too. That's another guy we could look at. 04 says, Jermaine Johnson at 10. Trade up for a wide receiver in the first. Ooh, he wants us to trade back into the first. Grab a wideout. NY Jets FL says, let's trade out to 10. Let's trade out of 10 to the Eagles, and they could take a wide receiver. What happened? Listen, if we don't take edge, I'm wondering, are we going to take Deebo Samuels at 10? Can we get that deal done right now? Would that make y'all happy? If we took Deebo Samuels at 10 and traded out that pick and took him, right? Would you be all right with that being our first round? Give me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts. Fox Den says, I think the Falcons are trying to replace Ridley and Julio Jones. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah. Yep. Jay Johnson says, Seahawks will pick JJ just to stick it to us. Zach Tastic says it would be hilarious if the Seahawks took Kyle Hamilton. Oh, my Lord. They already got one amazing safety. Why not have two? The pick is in for the Seahawks. That boy Drake London going to Atlanta. Talk to me. First wide receiver off the board. That's how we do it over here. You know, those Trojans take care of business. That's all I'm saying. We take care of business. You know? That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Man. Christopher Phillips says, I'm calling Kyle Hamilton. Man, it is crazy. It's insane, bro. It's insane. The things that we have seen so far. Whoa. Rusty says, no, I wouldn't want Debo and give up stuff. I'm not a fan of that. We need defense, defensive teeth at 10 or trade. Yeah. I can see us, you know. I can see us trade now, but I just wonder exactly how far we'd be willing to go down, man. How far are we willing to trade down, Rusty? Rusty, if you looking at the board right now, what is the furthest you're willing to trade down at this point with some of these guys off the board now? Because I remember people saying that Drake London was definitely going to be there at 10, below 10. Anywhere from that 10 to 15, he was going to be there. That boy went at 8. He the first wide receiver off the board. Wilson could also be in play. Boy, Garrett Wilson could be there at play at 10. They could end up taking him. Seattle's got their pick in. What is taking so long for them to put this pick in and announce it? That's all I'm wondering. Man. Val Outlaw says, except for Sam. Come on, man. Why are you bringing up old stuff, Val? Come on now. Why are you bringing up old stuff? Everybody bringing up old stuff all of a sudden. We didn't do nothing to help Sam. You know them SC boys get it done. Come on now. Come on now. Can we be serious? Come on now. Come on now. Can we be serious, please? Come on, man. Come on now. Let's get this pick in the building. Who they taking? Who they taking? Who they taking? Let's talk. Okay. The picks in. They took Charles Cross. Okay. Okay. Hey. I don't hate that for them. I don't. They waited until Russell Wilson was gone to try to invest in the offensive line. But okay. Okay. If that's what you want to do, okay. I don't hate it. I don't. Good luck to you. We got it on the board. That's all I'm saying. Who do you think it is at 10? It's time to talk. We on the clock. Let's talk. Let's talk. We are on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. We own it. They took Charles Cross at 10. I respect that. I respect that. I really thought that they was going to take a QB, to be honest. I thought they was going to do something there, but, you know. Let's talk about it. Come on, Savages. Tell me who you think. I like Charles Cross. Good offensive lineman. I like this move for them. They finally invested in the O-line. That's what used to get Russell Wilson getting him killed. They didn't do enough along the O-line. They wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it. Rusty says, yes, we have a shot at Carl. Oh, Carl Offkins, okay. Talk to me. Val Outlaw says, yes. Charles Cross. All right. Come on now. Come on. Man. Val Outlaw says Val Outlaw says we can get an edge rusher at 10. Yeah, we could. We sitting right here right now. NY Jets FL says we're 100% trading down. All right. All right. Val says edge rusher or wide receiver. Zach Tastic says give me Debo or Jermaine Johnson. All right. Sko salutes to you, Sko. Good to see you in here. Sko says Debo. All right. Will Kohler says edge rusher. All right. SG says JJ, Jermaine Johnson. That's what they want. We got 4 minutes. That clock is just winding down. Foxton says, I think the Jets took Sauce because of Tyreek and other dangerous receivers. Yeah. Look, I get that everybody's talking about Tyreek and Diggs and all these wide receivers we got. But the biggest thing that I think a lot of people are not thinking is edge rush also impacts how we cover those wide receivers. Okay? A lot of people are not thinking about it. If you cannot get to the passer, guess what? Any corner's going to get cooked. That's a big thing. I don't know, man. I don't know. I like Sauce a lot, though. I think he's a good corner. I'm just wondering, bruh. I'm just wondering. Val Outlaw says, exactly. That's messed up that they finally took a left tackle as soon as Russell is gone, and that's messed up. Yep. The second Russell leaves, now they want to invest in the offensive line after getting him blasted for years. Man. Christopher Phillips says, salutes to you, Christopher. Christopher says, Kyle Hamilton at 10? Oh, my goodness. That would just, wow. The pick is in. So we ain't getting Debo, I guess. We ain't getting Debo. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. We ain't getting Debo, clearly. The pick is in. Man. Val Outlaw says wide out, edge rusher. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got going here. Come on now. Come on now. No Drake London on the board. I'm looking to see who they take. Let's make it happen. Why is it taking them so long to name these picks? Why does everybody have 45 minutes of conversation? The Jets, every time the Jets pick, let's talk for 45 years. Let's bring Mel Kiper on. Let's bring this person on. Let's talk about this, let's talk about that. No, tell us who it is. How about that? Let's make it happen. Who is it? Let's make it happen. Get it done. Get it done. We ain't got to talk for 45 minutes, man. Let's get it done. The New York Jets. Who are we taking? Who are we taking? Garrett Wilson. We just took Garrett Wilson from Ohio State. Garrett Wilson from Ohio State. I like him. I think he's a good player. I just got one quick question. Where is the edge pressure coming from? That's all I'm asking. 1 second. We about to go live. 1 second. Wow. You want to talk about a draft? Give me 1 second. Wow. Garrett Wilson. Wow. This is a crazy one, ladies and gentlemen. This is a crazy one. Garrett Wilson at 10. With edge rush right there. Right there. Wow. Bro, it is crazy. Woo! Do not curse when you call into my show. 1 second, I will let you folks know when it is live. We're about to go live very quickly, okay? Let me make sure everything is good. Wow. Oh, God. Oh, my God, bro. Oh, my God. Oh my God, please don't curse when you call into my show. Please. Mind you, the draft is still gonna be on. We gonna cover. The lines is open. Call in 515-602-9639. Call in 515-602-9639. The lines are open. Please be patient. We'll get to everybody. Oh my goodness. I know the Jets social media is burning down. Salutes Christopher Cancel. Again, the lines are open. 515-602-9639. 515-602-9639 is the number. Call in. We're taking live callers. Give me 1 second and I'll connect the lines, folks. Hold on.
One. Blog Talk Radio.
What is going on? It is your boy Long Beach Joe, and I am back at it again. I'm back at it again. And we are live. We are coming live, okay, live off of the 10th pick in the first round by the New York Jets. They have made both of their first round picks. The draft is continuing on, and we are getting these live reactions from the fans and the fan base. And boy, has this been a crazy one. It started with the Jaguars, okay? The Jaguars taking Trevon Walker, 1 overall. That shocked a lot of people. Aiden Hutchinson goes number 2. Derek Stingley goes number 3. That was one of the bigger shocks because we all thought, hey, Walker's there, he's gone. Hutchinson was there, he's gone. Kayvon Thibodeau sitting there at 3. And the Texans take Stingley. So now we're all sitting here, and I'm going back and forth with the Savages in the chat. Salute to everybody. I'm going back and forth with them all. And everybody was thinking, hey, we're probably going to take KT. He's on the board. We need edge rush. The New York Jets pick comes up, and the selection is Sauce Gardner. Now, listen, I like Sauce Gardner a lot. I've talked about him quite a bit. Sauce Gardner comes in, cornerback from Cincinnati. This guy can get it done. Never allowed a touchdown in his collegiate career. Hasn't had a completion percentage over 50%. Great corner. But when you take him, the question starts to start when you look at this secondary. Hey, where is he going to play? Where's Bryce Hall going? Are we sitting Bryce Hall on the bench? Because we paid a lot of money to DJ Reed to come on in the building. Is he going to be our number 2? So that starts to answer a lot of questions there. But I'll tell you what, Sauce Gardner is a heck of a corner, complete corner. I love the kid. Think he's great. I'm just wondering what the New York Jets are going to do there with the secondary. As the draft continued to play out, Kayvon Thibodeau immediately is picked after that to the Giants. The Giants ran up to the board to take him. I'm telling you, we were all sitting here watching it, and the first thing that happened, it was Giants on the clock, and then a second later, literally, Giants, the pick is in. They immediately took Kayvon Thibodeau. Then you got Aquanu going to the Carolina Panthers. You got Evan Neal going to the Giants again at 7. Drake London comes off the board. USC guy, first wide receiver off the board. He's going to the Falcons at 8. Charles Cross goes to the Seattle Seahawks at 9. And now we all sitting here again with the Jets having the 10th pick in the draft. And we all said to ourselves, whoa, edge is on the way. Jermaine Johnson is here. Here's a guy that's going to change everything that we've been doing. Here's the edge pressure. Here's what we need. And the Jets shock us again. They shock us again. The New York Jets take Ohio State wide receiver Garrett Wilson at 10. Wow. Now, Garrett Wilson is a good player. This guy's a good player as well. Great wide receiver. He's going to be able to bring some things to our core. Again, we're going to add him, right? Corey Davis, Elijah Moore, Braxton Berrios. We're going to have all these guys there, man. But I am shocked at this point. Again, the 11th pick is still to be sorted out. The Saints have traded up. So their pick is in. We'll see what's going on with them. But at this point, the New York Jets passed on edge with both of their first-round picks. This is going to be interesting going forward. So we're going to get to these lines again. 515-602-9639. 515-602-9639 is the number. Call in. We're taking all callers. I'm talking all callers, okay? Because I know that the Jets fan base is on fire right now, and I want to hear from y'all. Also, the draft will continue on while we're talking, so we're going to address other things that's going on in the draft too. There's been a lot of discussion, a lot of things happening. But let me tell you, I am kind of shocked that the New York Jets did not take edge with their 4th or 10th pick in the draft. I'm kind of shocked about this. So we're going to get to these lines. Again, everyone, please be patient. The lines are hot. We're going to get to everybody. Just be patient. I'm going to hear from everybody, all right? So first, I'm going to my guy, Ted. Ted, salutes to you. I want to thank you for calling in. 1 second. If y'all don't know, Ted is a savage. He's a savage. He's a savage. Listen, Ted, I want to thank you for joining us, man, on this draft night. You know it's hot. Ted, give me your thoughts about Sauce Gardner being the pick at 4. How are you feeling about it, man?
I love the pick, Joe.
Okay.
I love the pick. I'm a big Sauce fan. I'm a big Hamilton fan. But I have to keep going back to the myriad of games that I watched during the season where running backs and wide receivers were running wide open in our defense, and the week-to-week aggravation and irritation of watching these games and the repeated giving up 40 points a game and the likes of the Cordell Pattersons of the world who cannot be stopped, even though he was the only weapon they had against the Falcons. We had to upgrade in a major way, corners, safeties, and we did some of that in free agency, granted. Mm-hmm. But to add a Sauce Gardner, a smooth, tall, long, fluid athlete, just as Garrett Wilson is. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's the opposite. It's the opposite in my book. Mm-hmm. You're adding these fluid, athletic pieces that we just don't have on defense. We have a Bryce Hall who is okay, maybe a 2, and I know, granted, we do need to do some additional work on the pass rush. But to add a guy like that, and I couldn't see us drafting the 5th best edge rusher at 10 when we could have had probably our number 1 wide receiver sitting right there. Mm-hmm. It probably wasn't.
Is he?
I don't know.
Is
Just
he?
My opinion on
no,
that.
and I hear you, Ted, and I want to go back and forth with you a little bit. Again, mm-hmm. The lines are hot. We're going to get to everybody. Please be patient. Now, when you talk about, there was a lot of people saying that, hey, look, the New York Jets' biggest issue is pass rush. We don't get to guys quickly. That's one of the reasons why so many guys were running around and getting open, is because nobody is getting to the passer. John Franklin Myers, a lot of people, I remember him constantly being called out. We talked about it, Ted. You used to watch the games live with me when we live, all right? And a lot of people saying, listen, John Franklin mm-hmm. Myers disappeared. Now we look around and we look at Carl Lawson. Carl Lawson, good player, coming back from that torn Achilles. Even when he was fully healthy, his best season, 8.5 sacks. That's not enough pressure. Coming into this draft, a lot of people, the first thing they were saying is the Jets must address edge, because if they don't, they're going to be stuck in the same situation. You could have a great secondary, but if you cannot put pressure on today's quarterback in the NFL, you're going to have a long day. You're going to have a long day. When you look at how the Chiefs were beaten by the Buccaneers in the Super Bowl, who was it by? It was by the edge. It was by JPP and Shaq Barrett coming off and making that Chiefs quarterback, right? One of the best quarterbacks we've seen, making him look below average, like a nobody, making him look like Sam Darnold used to look here. So when you look at the performance of our secondary as well last season, a lot of people said, hey, our secondary played better than what a lot of us thought they were going to play. So when you factor all these things in, my only question is, how can you look at such a big hole in the New York Jets defense? And it hasn't just been last year or the year before that. You know, Ted, you bleed green just like me. It's been over 10 years where we have not had a guy to consistently get to the quarterback since John Abraham. We have not had a guy that we can say, we're going to send him at you play in and play out, and you're going to have a long day again. How can you pass on edge with all of that on the table, and your defense is predicated on edge? Give me your thoughts on that, Ted.
Well, they did. They did. And maybe, that's why Joe and Saleh and these guys have to make these decisions.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I'm thinking maybe in the later rounds, maybe we can move up to look at a Karlaftis or a Mafe, or maybe, we're not done in the first round yet. So let's see if that plays out. And I know, maybe they value these guys coming out. And once you dropped off of Hutchison and maybe what was the first guy's name? Walker?
Trayvon Walker.
Pick?
Yeah, Walker.
Okay, so maybe after those two, it became maybe Thibodeau. Maybe there's a little drop off to Thibodeau, but maybe after that, it's wide open. Maybe these guys are pretty much at the same level, on their boards.
Okay.
So I'm thinking maybe they'll move up, out of the second and maybe get into like the 20 range, and maybe take a Mafe or somebody like that. A very athletic type edge rush, maybe like a Frank Clark type.
Okay.
Now
my next,
Joe.
Go
ahead,
sir.
Sir.
Yeah. So my next question for you, because
no, go ahead.
My next question for you. Listen, at 10, I'm thinking Jermaine Johnson. I think everybody was thinking that. Then we see them snatch up Garrett Wilson at 10. Give me your thoughts about that pick, man.
Yep. I love it. We need to be explosive. We need to help Dak. We need explosive playmakers. We need athletic playmakers. Mims, obviously, I don't know what he is. He's shown what he is so far, but we don't really know what he is, and if he can be anything.
Yeah.
So, in order to help your potential franchise quarterback, this is the way to do it. To maybe take at least maybe one of the top two wide receivers in the draft, if not the number one. I watched a lot of, the big major games, but, between Olave and Wilson Olave is a step down, maybe a little bit notch lower than Wilson, but, Wilson's very tall and smooth and athletic and great hands. So, he seemed, that's the kind of players we need. We need explosive players. We need a match to Josh Allen's Diggs.
Yeah.
This is the kind of guy that's going to maybe elevate Wilson, along with the free agent signings that we did with, oh gosh, I'm already losing my mind already.
Yeah. No.
The slot guy, the slot guy. So, you can't add everybody at once, and no one's going to be happy with anything. So, let me say one other positive thing. Maybe Becton is going to come back then. If they have faith in him, they didn't go after Aquanu O'Neal, so maybe they have faith in him, which is maybe a good sign. Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking. Now, before I let you go, give me something you want to see the New York Jets do. Day 2 is coming. What position group do you think the New York Jets attack in that second round?
I would like to get Lewis Seen from Georgia, like another safety.
Wow, okay.
I would like to maybe get another middle linebacker. What's that?
Oh, so okay, go ahead.
Anybody from Georgia. I'll take anybody from Georgia. Georgia's defense.
Right.
But, even like Nakobe Dean or some middle linebacker. We need to get faster and more athletic on every level.
Okay.
After last year.
Yeah.
So, Joe, I'll let you get back to your
absolutely.
Your wonderful.
Yeah, listen, Ted, I want to thank you for calling in, man.
Talk to you again.
Absolutely, thank you. Thank you for calling in. You have yourself a good night. Listen, Ted calling in. I like the fire. I like the fire that he brought. I'm just wondering, where's the edge rusher? Yeah, where's the edge rusher? Now, Chris Olave was taken by the Saints and trading up. They took him at 11. Jamison Williams comes off the board at 12 to the Lions. The Eagles are now on the clock. So we'll continue again to cover the draft, and we'll continue to talk to the callers that we have calling in. There's a lot to discuss. We're going to get to everybody. Again, 515-602-9639. 515-602-9639 is the number. Call in. I'm taking all callers, and boy, are we talking. Next, I'm going to go to my guy, Rusty. Monty, Val, Tommy will come to you in a second. Rusty, salutes to you. Rusty, we are talking, okay? That fourth pick in the first round, you had Ekwonu there, you had KT there, right? Derek Stingley with number 3. Give me your thoughts on the New York Jets taking Sauce Gardner at 4. How'd you feel about it?
Salutes, everybody. What's up, Joe?
Wait, hold on, Rusty. Hold on, Rusty.
Savages.
Wait a second, wait a second.
I didn't even pronounce Savages correctly. I'm just so blown away right now.
Wait a second, Rusty. For those of you that do not know, Rusty is he's a savage. He's a damn savage. I have to say that. Go ahead, Rusty. Give me your thoughts, man.
I'm shocked. You know, saying before too, you know, to go, you know, that early for cornerback, but I mean, he's a top 10er, so I wouldn't call it a reach, but I honestly wanted to see Sauce get burned their first preseason game.
Oh my goodness!
And get humbled, because I really do, just so he could bounce back, and just be like, okay, and he can recognize. Because it hasn't happened to him before in college. And then that way he can just, you know, eat up the season, hopefully.
Here's a preview. What Rusty is saying right now is a preview. I'm telling you. Jets social media is already going crazy. For those of y'all that don't know, I'm pretty sure, I have not looked, but I am very sure that Jets Twitter is losing its mind. We're already hearing comparisons of Sauce to Revis and all these things. I'm pretty sure is already going on. All right. Some of the people are already screaming, Sauce is the new Revis.
Better than Dion.
Oh, whoa. Okay. Rusty said that, not me.
Look how high he went.
Go ahead, Rusty. Go ahead.
Look how high he went. I'm just saying, but like he better be on that caliber. But it's, you know, it's not the kid's fault, you know, that he went 4th overall. You know, but you know, I trust JD, but we need edge, man. We need linebacker. That's just how I feel.
Yeah.
You know, Yeah.
So what were your thoughts?
That. So you know, I'm not like sad, but you know, I'm just like, huh?
Yeah. So as you looked at the board, right? Because you talked about edge. Now, when Sauce went, I was like, oh, okay, you know. And again, the Giants immediately picked up Thibodeau. You know, Icky goes to Carolina, and so we're all talking, and I'm thinking, hey, Jermaine Johnson, that guy's going to be there at 10. He was sitting there, and the New York Jets take Garrett Wilson. What were your thoughts about Garrett Wilson now being a Jet, and what were your thoughts about them taking him over Jermaine Johnson as well?
I'm a Buckeye, and like, he's good, and you know, like I like him too because he's a cold weather wide receiver. You know, and that we need that. You know, and that's cool. That's great too. That Zach's a cold weather quarterback. And so that's beneficial. But I mean, I just really feel that edge. Yeah, I'm shocked, man. I really am. They really got me.
They got you, didn't they?
They really did.
They got you. Go ahead, Rusty.
I got. Yeah, it's crazy.
Listen, and you know what's crazy is all of the smoke screens, right? All of the people saying, "Hey, we got insider knowledge. The Jets are definitely going to take this guy. They're definitely going to take that guy." I think a lot of people have been blown away with what the Jets have done. I don't think anyone necessarily just absolutely nailed, "Hey, they're going to end up with Sauce and Garrett Wilson." I didn't hear a lot of that. I heard a lot of edge. I talked about edge. A lot of people talked about stuff, but this was a change up, especially with some of the guys that were on the board, right, Rusty?
Yeah, but I did see people do that prior, but I didn't pay any attention to it really. Honestly, it looked like a Mel Kiper pick to me.
Yeah,
honestly, like, and Yeah, like, and it stinks because they're two great, kids and athletes, but that's like a next year pick in my view. You know what I mean? Like, I really thought we were going to shore up the brunt of it on the defense. Now, I don't know if we're able to go for, because I don't think Dean's going to be available. Leo and Mafe, that's who I'm hoping for at 35 and 38. But coin flip, I don't know anything.
Yeah.
I guess a lot of us don't. So, yeah.
This is crazy.
I mean, I can't hate it. I can't hate it till, and I don't wish it to happen, like getting green for life, and, it's got to be a little savage with it, but it's I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a weird one.
Yeah. So when you look
honestly.
So my last question for you before I let you go, when you look at how the board is playing out right now, some of the moves that have been made outside of the New York Jets, what do you think is the most shocking pick from another team so far?
And I think I'm so happy it wasn't us, and it makes me actually feel happy that we did get Sauce at 4.
Yeah.
But oh man, I was crying laughing when I saw Stingley go at 3. I really was.
Okay.
And because he literally, his rookie year was his rookie year in college, but he's not that guy. I don't know, man. And yeah, I'm not feeling the sting, but I'll take the Sauce.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right. Listen,
I like wings. I like sauce on stuff, so I'd rather get that. And I don't like getting stung by stuff. So,
watch it. Okay, I hear you.
I'll go sauce over Sting.
All right.
So
listen.
That's how I look at it.
Listen, Rusty, I want to thank you for calling in. It was phenomenal to speak with you. Thank you, man. Salutes.
Salute,
Oh, you have a good one. Listen, Rusty calling in, giving us his takes. We'll keep getting to these lines. Again, 515-602-9639. 515-602-9639 is the number. Call in. Please, when you call in, make sure your background is good. Mute the stuff in the background. I don't want to hear that. Let our call, I want to be able to hear you. I want my listeners as well to be able to hear you too, nice and clear. Also, if you're watching stream, no matter where you're watching me from, please give the stream a thumbs up, okay? Give the stream a thumbs up. Also, share the stream with your friends and family if you like to give to the stream. The Super Chat is there. Cash App is on the screen as well. Again, we're continuing on. Right now, the 13th pick is in with the Eagles. We'll figure that out. The Ravens are going to be on the clock after that. And there's a lot of things moving and shaking right now with the New York Jets. And let me tell you, there's a lot of fans that got a lot to say. So we're going to get to you in a second. Next, we're going to my guy. I think this is Val. Monty Tommy will come to you in just a second. Val, I think this is my guy, Val. Salutes. Is this Val calling in? Val, salutes. 111 Skype. Hello.
Hey, hello.
Yes.
Joe?
Yes. This is me, man.
How you doing? Joe.
What's going on?
What's up?
What's going on? Is this my guy, Val, right?
Good, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Listen, for those of you that also do not know, Val is a savage. He's a savage. Listen, Val, salutes to you. I want to thank you for calling in. We've been watching this draft together.
Salute, man.
Val, give me your thoughts at Sauce at 4, man. Were you surprised? Were you shocked?
Man, hey, everybody, shout out to everybody, man. Hit that like button. And hey, what's up, Adam Gates? But yeah, so back to this. So, I'm basically I am shocked because I thought we was gonna go edge, but to be honest, I was sitting here watching a lot of the highlights because I'm trying to get knowledge on all these players and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But man, Sauce is looking like that guy that we need.
Oh yes.
Like, because we was getting killed from wide receivers. And our division is not getting easy at all, especially the Dolphins is making moves, and you got the Bills making moves, you got the Patriots, they're all coming up. So it's just like we need that shutdown cornerback, and I think we finally might, hopefully we got that guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So my off of his history.
Yeah. So my thing is this: is that I hear what you're talking about with needing a cornerback, but I mean, Bryce Hall played pretty well last year, right? He played pretty well. We got DJ Reed. One of the biggest issues that we had was he had no edge rush. So they pass on edge rush at 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. You don't like KT. I'm not going crazy. But then we also saw at number 10.
Yeah, they were saying he was injury prone or something like that.
That's completely fine. If that's how they feel, okay, that's fine.
Yep.
But then 10 comes and you pass on Jermaine Johnson at 10 and you take Garrett Wilson. When do you think we take edge at this point? Val, when do you think it's going to happen, man?
See, this is the thing, man. We've been hunting for a wide receiver, all the rumors and everything like that. So I feel like they just went out and just got a wide receiver, the best wide receiver they felt like they got, and the perfect person for their scheme of wide receiver and stuff like that. Because he does seem like that shifty wide receiver. Because I was watching his highlights as well too. Mm-hmm. So I'm feeling like they're going with the offensive scheme of what I feel like will fit their scheme as well. So it could on Sundays look really great. You know what I'm saying? So they could get that extra weapon for Zach Wilson.
I hear you. I'm just wondering, when we're going to address edge. So now when you're looking at this situation, right, you're looking at when you're looking at how the board played out so far, what has been the biggest shock to you outside of the New York Jets pick? What's been the biggest shock to you of moves that's been made in the first?
All right. See, this is where I don't have too much knowledge on college football because I don't really watch college football like that. Mm-hmm. But I would say the shock is, what I was expecting, what the Giants did is what I was thinking that the Jets was going to do, address offensive line and defensive line, which was the edge rusher. Yeah. So I'm going to say that's my shock.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But, I like what they did, Yeah. But I also like what we did as well, too, for our need. But I agree with you 100%. You have a lot of holes in this defense and offense. We need edge rushers. We've been looking for edge rushers for a long time, especially with Pace was basically our last edge rusher. I think that was actually solid.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was a long time ago. That was like about a decade ago. Yeah, that's sad.
And so with the New York Jets taking Garrett Wilson at 10, I'm guessing at this point that closes the door on a trade for Deebo Samuel. Are you upset about that?
See, the thing about being a Jets fan and, being in New York, you just got to learn how to ignore the rumors. And if it's not said and done, it is not going to get done. You know what I'm saying? You got to don't get your hopes up. Unless it happens, it's going to happen. Just like how they said transferring in sports again, Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant was going to be a close for the Knicks to get for them to get Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. It was a lock. They've been talking about it all year, and they end up going to the Nets. Yeah. And, it's just like, it's just on and on. That's how New York sports is. So you got to learn to ignore the rumors.
Okay. I hear you. I know that there's some Jets fans that are upset by it, but I'm okay with it. I'm all right. If they decide to take.
Don't get your hopes up.
Yeah, Garrett Wilson is the guy. I have no issues. Go ahead.
Yeah, I have no issues with that as well. I have no issues with that as well. I feel like he's going to be a how can I say, a red zone threat. Yeah. I feel like that's something that we need, and I feel like they're going to draw up some good plays like they've been doing. And like I said, we have more depth on wide receiver. We needed that depth. So, hopefully this is the guy, Yeah. But we really need to address edge rushing. I hope we address that in the second round and stuff.
All right.
And we have 2 picks in the second round, and we're the third pick. Yeah. So I'm hoping, that's that edge rusher that we get, that sleeper.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping it is too, because I'm telling you, there's already a lot of Jets fan. I'm seeing it. I'm not saying I didn't say this, but I see already people saying if KT flashes with the Giants, they will never forgive Joe Douglas. We're already seeing it. People are going crazy. You already see it too.
Dancing on the stage and everything,
man.
Man.
Listen, but hey, look, like I said, I'm happy with Sauce. I was a little shocked about Garrett Wilson,
Sauce too, man.
But I'll take him as well. He's definitely going to beef up our offense and help Zach Wilson. But we definitely got to address edge, or we're going to have some problems. But listen, I got to get back to these lines, Val. I want to thank you for calling in, man. Next time I have a show, I want to hear from you, Val. I ain't heard from you in a little bit, bro.
I know I've been working, man, but I've definitely
get that
been
money.
Staying in tune, and I've been listening, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure, man. And you too, man. Everybody hit that like button, subscribe to that boy, Joe Douglas, and go, Jets. Hopefully these are some superstars in the making.
Let's go. Salutes. Listen, salutes to Val, man. Salutes to him. We're going to keep getting to these lines again. 515-602-9639. 515-602-9639 is the number. Call in. All right. The Eagles have traded up To the 13th pick, they selected, the Eagles traded up to select Georgia defensive tackle Jordan Davis. You know what I'm saying? So the Eagles made their move. The Ravens are putting their pick in, and the Texans are also doing their thing, and they're going to put their pick in soon as well. We'll continue to talk about that as long as we're on the show. Now, again, 515-602-9639. Call in. We're taking all callers. Also, give the stream a like as well. Subscribe if you have not subscribed. Okay, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so when I post content, y'all be in the know. Share the stream with your friends and family. Also, please, give to the stream if you can. Super chats there, cash apps at the bottom. Anything you can give to the stream is greatly appreciated. So we're going to continue with these lines. Next, I'm going to the man, the myth, the legend, Monty. Monty's coming up, and I know he's got a lot to say. Tommy, we'll come to you next. Monty is here. Monty is here, and let me tell you something. My alarm was going off. My alarm went off. Okay. If you thought,
Nostradamus.
Monty, I know has a lot to say. All right, now listen, Monty. We talked a lot before the draft.
Get right into it.
A lot of discussions. You know what time it is. All right. We're sitting here watching. Stingley goes off the board, okay? And we're like, okay, we're sitting here. 3. All right, fine.
I was happy about that.
Okay. Jets definitely ain't going to take him. You got KT, you got Aquanu on the board, you got Sauce Gardner on the board. Pretty much everybody, including myself, was saying, hey, we probably going to go edge. There was some people screaming Aquanu as well. There's been a lot of talk about people wanting to replace Mekhi Becton, so on and so forth. Pick comes up. It's Sauce Gardner.
Yep.
It's Sauce Gardner, all right?
Oh, man.
I like Sauce Gardner. I
Let's
like
go.
Sauce Gardner now.
Let's go.
You know how I feel about I like him, but I'm just saying, where's the edge at that point? Monty, give me your thoughts. How did you feel about the selection of Sauce at 4?
Oh, man. Yeah, it was like tears of joy, man. It was like tears of joy. Like, the Jets finally got a difference maker. And Sauce Gardner is a difference maker. He's tall, he's athletic, he's smart, he's instinctive. He is what the Jets need at cornerback. He is like a Richard Sherman reincarnated, and I am just so happy that we have him on our team. Like, did you watch the tape of this? Like, did you watch that Bama versus Cincinnati game?
Yeah,
like, did you watch it?
He's good. I've watched him before.
He was locking cats up.
Yeah.
Locking cats up on Bama, man. Like, the dude has a lot of it, man. And he also has the swagger too. And that's and he's gonna fit perfectly. He's gonna fit perfectly with the Jets. And I'm so happy that we have somebody who has that swagger, who's overachieved, who's been at the bottom and made something of himself. I'm just so happy that we got a guy like him. He's a guy who could be a difference maker and also change the attitude on the defense. And it's about time we get somebody like that.
Okay. Now, when you're talking about making a change, making a difference on the defense, we look at, that number 10 pick as it continued to come as well, right? We passed up on edge at 4. That number 10 pick comes around the corner, and we pass on a guy like Jermaine Johnson. Jermaine Johnson gets passed up on for Garrett Wilson. What are your thoughts about that? The fact that the New York Jets, again, that was one of the biggest issues, was we had no edge pressure. We couldn't get to anybody. They take Garrett Wilson over Jermaine Johnson. What do you think that says, man?
It says that Garrett Wilson is a better playmaker than Jermaine Johnson. Like, that's all it says. Like, I've watched plenty of Florida State games where he don't really pop off the screen. Like, he's not like a dominant pass rusher or anything. So it's just, if I had to choose between the two, I'm definitely going with Garrett Wilson. Like, he's a way better. He's made bigger plays in bigger moments. He, when you're watching him, he stands out. Like, he just pops on the TV, and we have a need at the receiver position. So why not get one of the best at that position? Like, I understand, like, you want to say, we have that need of, drafting a, one the edge or a pass rusher, but you just don't go and just draft guys. Like, you got to have somebody who's actually worth drafting. And we did the same thing with Quentin Williams, a couple years back. And now look at us.
Well,
we know that he's a really good player, but he's not a pass rusher.
No, but
he's not the guy that we thought that he was going to be.
No, but he was never going to. Here's the thing about that, man. And I hear the comparisons about that, but it's really not the same. Mike McCagnon did that BPA nonsense. Okay, listen, Quentin Williams, and I said this when we took him. Literally, there's tape of me saying this. He can come in. He's going to be a solid defensive lineman, but he's never going to be a guy that's going to give us that 10 to 15 sacks that we'd be looking for from a pass rusher. He's never going to give us that. You know what I'm saying? He's never going to give us that type of production. So when you look at that situation, he was almost set up to fail because a lot of fans thought he was going to come in and basically be a Joey Bosa or any of those guys that's absolutely rushing the passer. He was never going to be that guy. But when you look at, again, a lot of the edge, and we talked about it constantly, Jermaine Johnson was a name that constantly popped up there. Kayvon Thibodeau was a name that constantly popped up there as guys that could get to the passer, and that's what we needed. And I'm just a little shocked. Again, I don't dislike any of the guys we took. I like Sauce Garner. I like, I like Garrett Wilson as well, what he's going to be able to do for us offensively. But the biggest hole that the New York Jets have had for over 10 years has been a complete inability to get after the passer, a complete inability to find quality, consistent edge pressure. And we saw it last season. And now, just the way that it's looking so far, right, as we continue to go down, unless they get, some edge at the top of the second or something like that, we're looking at Carl Lawson kind of coming back with some of the guys that we might be able to fit in there with. When, again, there was other guys that are available. I mean, what are your thoughts about that, Monty?
I understand what you're saying, man. Like, I honestly understand what you're saying. Like, you haven't had really a dominant pass rusher since John Abraham, and you want to be able to fill that need in that position. I understand, but you also just don't want to fill it with just any guy. It has to be the guy. Thibodeau, he's a good prospect, but I just don't know what you're gonna get out of him in that pro level. Like, he's one of those Jadeveon Clowney type defensive ends. Like, athletic, fast, but you just don't have enough. You just don't have enough wiggle. He doesn't have enough bend. Like, Joe, if Aiden Hutchinson was there, if he was there I would have said for sure you got to go with Aiden Hutchinson because he's a guy who's instinctive. He makes plays. He's big, strong, and he's a difference maker. But I don't think that Thibodeau is that. Or Johnson are those type of guys. I watch their games, man, and they just when you see Thibodeau, you see that this dude is fast, but you don't see the moves. I think once he gets in the league, he's gonna have a wake up call, man. Whoa. And I don't think he's the type of guy who's gonna put in the extra work. Like, there's character flaws on him already. And do I know? I don't know anything. That's what they say. I don't know if it's for sure or anything like that. Well, but I just don't think that you just go and just draft anybody. You just draft anybody. Yeah, just because you have that need. Yeah, I'm not that. Especially when the Jets have so many holes to fill.
No, listen, I hear you. I think the character stuff honestly was overblown with him. I think he's a guy that is going to come in and give it his all. I think a lot of people really were trying to bash him for comments that he made about his brand and all this other stuff, and I think that stuff got overblown. But I was just a little shocked that, again, with the biggest hole, that we're still looking for it at this point. You know what I mean? And again, even going back to Sauce.
We still have a hole. We had a hole at cornerback, Joe.
Did we?
That was a hole. You think Bryce Hall is? Yes.
Bryce Hall did not play bad last season. I don't know where this is coming from. He did not play bad last season. He didn't. We watched the games together.
But he didn't play great, Joe.
Oh my goodness!
Like, what's wrong? What's wrong with having two? What's wrong with having two top-notch cornerbacks? Do you see the division that we're in?
I have no issues with that, Monty. My problem is that Bryce Hall was not a bad corner at all. He was a very good corner. We talked about this when we played the Bengals, and he went out there, and that Bengals wide receiver was supposed to absolutely destroy us, and he didn't. People were like, "Whoa, Bryce Hall is really that guy," and he continued to play like that through the rest of the season. Bryce Hall was the guy that was out there kind of cleaning things up and doing what he needed to do. He wasn't getting cooked and burned up for a bunch of yards. Also, please adjust your background a little bit. But he wasn't getting cooked for a bunch of yards. Bryce Hall was out there playing well. And as a matter of fact, as the season continued on, even after the season, I did radio shows. This is recorded. Like, y'all can go back and listen where people were calling in and we all agreed that the secondary actually played a lot better than we thought they did, and that, hey, we got some young guys that we can absolutely be excited about moving forward with, but we need to focus on other stuff. And now all of a sudden people are saying that Bryce Hall is not that good and there's big time issues. I'm just, a little bit worried. But since we're talking about that, Monty, my final question before I let you go is, when you look at the situation, what do you think the cornerback lineup is now? Are we saying Sauce number 1, DJ Reed number 2? Like, how do you think it looks at this point as far as the depth chart?
You know how it looks? It looks great. That's how it looks. It looks like we have options. It looks like the level of competition in there is going to be raised. It looks like we're going to have one of the greatest cornerback backfields in the league. That's what it looks like moving forward. That's what it looks like. And you got to bring guys in there to compete. Just because Bryce Hall had a good year, that doesn't mean anything. That means, hey, we drafted another cornerback. You have to take your game to the next level. Do you want to play or do you not want to play? That DJ Reed watched the same thing that we watch. That means, look, I need to step my game up. I need to work hard. I'm not, just because they brought me in here this year, that doesn't mean I'm going to be the guy. That means we have competition, and the Jets have not had enough of that these past couple years because we're just devoid of talent.
Okay.
So I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm glad that we got guys who can all play at a high level, because it makes your team better. It makes, like, when you have those battles, Joe, when you have those battles on the field, that spreads is infectious.
Yeah.
It raises the level on your defense. It makes it easier to coach. Like, it's perfect. We're in a perfect scenario. You don't want to go and just draft the unknown. So, okay, Joe, I understand. I understand what you're saying. I honestly do understand what you're saying.
I'm listening.
But when
to
you have a chance, to make something that's average, like a position group that's average, and make it an A, it's always good. I'm looking at, if you were to draft Johnson or Thibodeau, that you still were going to be at an average, you're going to be an average position group. You're still going to be an average position group, because you don't know what you're going to get from those guys. You know what you're going to get from Sauce Gardner.
Yeah.
You know what you're going to get from that guy. And even if he doesn't start, there's enough competition on that field. If he doesn't start, that's a good thing, because that means you got guys that's DJ Reed, you got Bryce Hall that's keeping him on the bench. So that's a good thing.
No, that's not a good thing.
He's not forced to play.
That's not a good thing.
Well,
if you took this guy at 4, if he doesn't start, that's not a good thing, because that's telling you that, hey, Bryce Hall is still better. If he does not start when you took this guy at 4,
then that's fine.
There's a problem.
Fine.
That's all I'm saying.
You know who does that all the time, Joe?
Who?
You know who does that all the time, Joe? The good franchises do that all the time. They have guys and they can just stash them away and just let them blossom when they're ready.
Yeah, because they have the luxury of doing that though. They have the luxury of doing that though, Monty, because they have positions of impact locked up.
And that's fine.
You can't stash them away if we don't have a pass rusher.
And that's good.
How can you take a luxury position? That's all I'm saying, Monty. I hear you.
I got you, Joe.
I hear you. So
I got you. I understand. I'm just excited, man.
Yeah, I get it. I'm
just finally excited that we drafted the guys that I wanted. I predicted it. It came to fruition.
Yeah.
And I'm excited, man. I know you wanted to get the pass. I know you're big on Thibodeau. There's something about those Pac-10 guys that you like. I don't see what the hell you like about them. But I get it. I get it.
So before
I'm just excited, man, moving forward.
I hear you. Before I let you go, this is my final question for you, Monty. When you look at how the board played out, right? What position do you think the New York Jets need to address immediately with their first pick in the second round?
I say, man, you go right back on offense, man. Go if Linderbaum is there, man, you got to take him. He's the perfect center for Shanahan's system. I'm sorry, what's the offensive coordinator's name?
Mike
again?
LaFleur. Mike LaFleur.
Is it Shanahan? Yeah, Mike LaFleur.
Mike LaFleur.
We
are running a Shanahan system, but this is Mike LaFleur.
He's perfect for that system.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's an athletic center who who can move, who can get to the next level. He's good, and he's from Iowa, man. Big Ten. That's where you get linemen.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, so I'm excited. I think that's what you get. Or you go pass rusher. You go pass rusher.
Yeah.
If you can't get him.
Okay. Listen, Monty, salutes to you. Salutes, all right?
Hey, let's go.
I want to thank you for calling in, Monty.
I'm excited. This is the first time in a long time I've been excited to be a Jets fan.
I hear you. Next time I have a show, I want to hear from you. You have a good one, all right?
All day. Let's get it.
Listen, Monty calling in. He's hyped. I understand it. I'm asking the questions. Now, again, we're live during the first round of the NFL draft. The Ravens selected Kyle Hamilton at 14. Kenyon Green, guard from Texas A&M, was selected at 15 by the Texans. The Washington Commanders selected Jahan Dotson at 16 from Penn State. Zion Johnson, the guard from Boston College, was taken at 17 by the Chargers. And the Ravens have traded Marquise Brown to the Cardinals in exchange for pick 23 in this draft. It's insane. Moves are being made and things are happening. We'll see. Maybe the New York Jets trade up back into the second round before the end of the show. I don't know. A lot of crazy stuff going on. A lot of questions to be asked. Things are on fire. Lines is hot. Again, 515-6029-639. 515-6029-639 is the number. Call in. We're taking all callers. Next, I'm going to my guy, Tommy. Tommy, I know, has a lot to say. Salutes to you, Tommy. Please clean up your background. Please clean up your background. Make sure your background's good. Silence all of that stuff because I want to be able to hear you. You listen, Tommy, salutes. I want to thank you for calling in, my man. Listen, give me your thoughts about this first round of the draft by the New York Jets so far. Sauce Gardner taking over Ekwonu, taking over Kayvon Thibodeau. How do you feel about that? What are your thoughts about us taking Sauce in the first?
J-E-T-S, Jet.
Oh, let's go. Let's go then. Let's go. Talk to me.
We're having a great time. We're here, man. We're here. Oh, we're partying over here. Listen.
Mm-hmm.
Ahmad Gardner.
Mm-hmm.
4.41.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how we never allowed a touchdown? Are you kidding me?
Okay.
We Sauce Island. Sauce Island, baby. I'm here with my cousin Pat.
What's going on, baby?
Number one Jet fan.
Salutes to
Number
y'all.
one Jet fan out here in Las Vegas. We're here in Vegas, bro.
Broadway too.
Okay. So give me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts, Tommy. When you look at this situation, right? You're sitting here. We're thinking edge at 4, right? That's what we were all thinking. They passed up on edge, took Sauce. Then you look at the 10th pick, right? They take Garrett Wilson over Jermaine Johnson because Kayvon Thibodeau is taken by the Giants. Where do you think the New York Jets are selecting edge? Like, were you upset that they passed on edge with it being such a big hole in our defense?
Absolutely not. I had Wilson to Wilson. Wilson to Wilson. I had that. Yeah, baby. Listen. We have a team again.
Mm-hmm.
We got a team again, and I'm really not concerned about this. In the second round, there's a guy named Arnold Epiketri from Penn State. He's an edge. He's a guy I have targeted.
Epiketri?
Mm-hmm.
That's right, man. That's his name.
Okay.
Listen. Got him talking in the second round. We're gonna make up for that with that pick.
Okay.
Hopefully that goes down the way it goes. So listen, we took the safe pick with the wide receiver route because that was the best wide receiver available, healthy. That was healthy.
3 stars.
Listen.
Healthy guy, 3-star guy.
Yep.
Listen. When the quarterback threw to him, he was hands on. We just threw to his hands,
Not with his chest.
threw to his hands, didn't bounce off his chest. Didn't bounce over his helmet. Didn't double take it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It went right to his hands. That was it.
Brought the game to him.
Every pass.
Tommy, you are talking straight facts, my friend. You talking straight facts. Yeah. Listen, Tommy, I want to thank you for calling in, man. It was great speaking with you. Listen, people are hyped up. They fired up. Tommy had, he over there partying, having a good old time. Respect to him. Everyone's having a great spot. I want to hear it. There was a lot of surprise in this draft for me so far in the first round. Again, the picks are still spilling. Things are still going on here. Got a lot shaking out, a lot of shaking around. For me, I think one of the biggest shocks of the draft outside of the New York Jets, picks so far was Walker going number 1. I was kind of shocked by that because, again, for months upon months upon months, people were talking about Aiden Hutchinson being the guy. He's going number 1. That's the end of story. Nothing else is going to happen. It is what it is. Like for months, he was the guy that was on top of the board. And then we started to hear things. We started to hear more and more and more about this Von Walker guy from Georgia. He's a guy who was freakishly athletic. He did a lot of great things. Of course, at Georgia, you saw he played well. Then we saw him, do well at the combine. He was a guy that ran a 4.5 at 270, unbelievably athletic, freakishly athletic. And then draft comes up, and here he is. He's the number 1 pick in this NFL draft. Aiden Hutchinson going number 2 to the Lions. Let me tell you something. Dan Campbell and them boys got themselves a player, okay? This guy from Michigan is just a monster, can get after it. I'm talking completely after it. You watch him, and he's throwing guys around. He's moving his swim moves. He's getting around the edge, got a lot of bend. Man, he's going to be a force there in Detroit, man. He really, really is. Another big head scratcher for me as well was Derek Stingley to the Texans. I didn't think that Derek was going to go that high. I especially didn't think he would be the first corner off the board. I didn't think that. Again, a lot of question marks about his injury history, right? Then you got a lot of question marks about his play because it was up and down too. But the Texans take him. The Texans took him. And let me tell you something. Kayvon Thibodeau to the Giants, there's already people, talking about it. Hey, if he lights it up with the Giants, the Jets are never going to live it down. We'll see what happens going forward. But let me tell you, Sauce Gardner, I like the kid. I like the pick. I think he's a good guy. I think he's a good player. I'm just wondering about the fit there at corner. Who's going to get shaken up? It's going to be a battle in camp. Does he automatically get the number 1 spot? Does he automatically get the number 2 spot? Where is it going to go? I'm a little shocked there, but I think, again, Garrett Wilson going at 10, man, that was huge too. Whew. Jermaine Johnson sitting right there, and they took him. Now, as the board continues to play out here, again, we're live. Treylon Burks has gone to the Titans at 18. So at this point, Jermaine Johnson, Linderbaum still on the board. They're still, we're still going on to this draft, man. It's a lot of things shaking and moving today. This has been a hype draft so far. So I'm going to go ahead and close out to the show. I want to thank everybody for calling in. We're having a lot of fun. We're doing a lot of good things here, man. Salutes to everybody that called in. Salutes to everybody that's watching with me as well. I'm going to go ahead and close out the show. I am the man of the people. I'm here for the people. Let me shamelessly promote my Facebook page. Everyone go on Facebook, search The Long Beach Joe Show. Like that page. My content's up there. Go ahead and give it a listen. Message me. I'll message you right back. I love going back and forth with folks about this football team. Also, leave me some feedback. I love hearing about what you folks think I do here on The Long Beach Joe Show. Okay. I'm also on Twitter as well at YoungJ000. Again, it is YoungJ000. All right, you go there, hit that follow button. I'll follow you right back. You want to troll me? No issues. I'm the troll that is under the bridge, and I will troll you right back with my Vera Tucker jersey on at all times. At all times, I have that Vera Tucker jersey on. All right? Ooh, I thought I'd have a Drake London jersey on, to be honest, but Atlanta at 8 took him. I'm just saying, USC guy, first wide receiver off the board. That's all I'm saying. At 8. That's all I'm saying. But I'll have my Vera Tucker jersey on. That's no problem. Also, the show's page as well is at The Long Beach Joe. At The Long Beach Joe. That's the show's page. All right. You can also follow me on YouTube as well. We live stream the show on YouTube. Okay. Go to YouTube, search Long Beach Joe Jets. Long Beach Joe Jets on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell as well. So when I post content, you folks will be in the know. If you want to troll me, no issues. Hit that comment. And I'll troll you right back in the comments too. I want to thank you folks for listening. Without you, I'm absolutely nothing. Thank you for taking the times out of your day to watch the draft with your boy, call in with your boy, and talk about these Jets, all right? I want to thank you folks. You folks have a good one. Peace. 1 second, folks. Okay, we're back. Can everybody hear me? Everything good? Okay, I think everybody can hear me. Salutes, man. We had to get in a little radio show as it was in. Salutes. I want to thank everybody for watching. We're going to continue to watch this first round now. We're going to continue to talk about what's happening. There's been a lot of things moving and shaking, man. Jeez Louise, bruh. I'm also going to be here for tomorrow as well. We'll do the second and third round. We'll do a live radio show as well after that second and third round picks for the New York Jets. So we'll be doing that too. And I'll have another live radio show probably next week too, just to kind of encompass everything that we're doing with the draft. So we're going to have a lot of fun. I'll see y'all tomorrow as well. But again, we're continuing to watch the draft together. We're going to have a blast. Zach Tastic says, thanks, Joe. Salutes, man. Salutes. People having a lot of fun, man. You know what I'm saying? Partying, talking about the draft. My God, Tommy was lit. Salutes to him. You know what I'm saying? Salutes. So, yeah, man. It's crazy, man. So many moves have been made. Man. The Titans traded A.J. Brown. Just happened. The Titans traded A.J. Brown to the Eagles in exchange for 18. Wow. A.J. Brown to the Eagles, huh? A.J. Brown to the Eagles. Salutes. Jeez Louise, that closes the door on us getting him. Man, this is crazy. That radio show was crazy, bro. So many things going on. Jeez Louise, man. What a shocking move, bro. So many moves going on. AJ to the Eagles. Oh my goodness gracious, bro. My goodness gracious. That gives them another big target to add with Smith. Hurts is going to be out there running around. Man. This is crazy. You know what else is crazy? There was a lot of talk about Burks sliding to the second round, bro. And he did not. He did not slide to the second round whatsoever. A lot of discussion about that. That man did not go to the second round. Picked up promptly by the Titans, and they moved on quickly. Man. Man, you still got Jermaine Johnson on the board as well. Still got Jermaine Johnson on the board. Still got Linderbaum on the board. Trevor Penning comes off the board at 19. He's going to the Saints. Saints continue to build, man. Man. Could you guys see the New York Jets trading back up into the first round? Let me know, man. I'm wondering if they'll make that move to really grab somebody. I'm wondering if that happens, bro. I'm wondering if that happens. Jeez, man. Things is being done. Moves is being made. Man. Kind of shocked that we didn't end up with Debo yet. We didn't end up with Debo. You sure did not, bro. Jeez Louise. Moving and shaking. So many things going on, bro. Man, so crazy. Jay Johnson says the NFL got hip to these wide receiver paydays quick. Only reason for all these wide receivers off the board. Yeah. You talking facts, Jay. The second that Jacksonville did what they did, it just jacked up the market, bro. The second that they paid Christian Kirk like that, they jacked it up. They jacked it up, bro. Jay Johnson says nobody worth coming up for, really. Might as well stay put now. Huh? Man. You wonder, though, I'm telling you, if a guy like Boye Mafe comes off the board, where does that leave us? Because, again, we're going to be sitting in the same position. Same position. Big question marks at edge. Big question marks at edge. I don't know, man. I don't know. I do like the draft so far. I like Sauce. I think Garrett Wilson's a good player too. But man, we did not take edge in the first, and there's guys there. I'm hoping that Jermaine Johnson slides to the second. I'm hoping. We will see. This is crazy. What are y'all thinking about that AJ trade, man? Are y'all upset that we didn't get him? Because I remember there was a lot of Jets fans that just could not wait to bring that guy in. Couldn't do it. Could not wait long enough. Man. Jeez Louise, man. It is crazy. So many things going on, bro. You look at what these teams are doing out here. They making moves. The Titans definitely made a move. Jeez. They made a move immediately. I wonder where Debo ends up. I wonder if he just stays a Niner. Wonder if he stays a Niner. You also got Willis still on the board too. Malik Willis is still there. He was supposed to go. A lot of people talking about him going higher. Man. Jeez, man. Jay Johnson says 100 mil. I'm good. Listen, man, man, you got to pay guys. If they the type of players that we looking for, you got to pay them. Debo's a guy too. I was looking for a big contract as well. Man. Zach Tastic says, we're the Jets. We're not allowed to have nice things. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm thinking, like I said, there were some Jets fans that literally was like, bro, we got to get AJ at all costs. I don't care what happens, man. Get AJ at all costs, And things just didn't pan out. He's going to go be an Eagle. For real, for real. He's going to go be an Eagle. Man. It is completely crazy. Super crazy, man. Jeez. Jay Johnson says, bright side, we didn't get fleeced for Debo. Yeah. I mean, I don't think we would have got fleeced. You know, Joe Douglas he's not a guy that's gonna get used and abused in a draft situation anyway. He's definitely a guy that does a lot of the using, to be completely honest. I mean, I know we talk about, him trading Jamal Adams and all this stuff, but I'm telling you what, man, if you want to talk about a trade, and this was on a small scale, right? But I'm telling you, when he traded Cashman for some picks, I think he got like a 6th rounder back. I said, bro, I don't know what he's telling these people. Bro, Brian Cashman literally never plays. He's never healthy. And you still were able to get something from him? Just fleeced him. Just fleeced that other team. That was insane. Jay Johnson says, I feel teams that are truly ready to compete have the luxury of those types of players. Those types of paydays. Yeah. I mean, we'll see, man. That gives Zach Wilson another weapon. I'll tell you what, he continues to invest in Zach Wilson, which is huge. That's big for them. Kenny Pickett being selected by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay. All right. Kenny Pickett's the guy for them. I respect that. Got to have somebody take over when, Ben's gone. So it is what it is there. I respect that. I respect that for sure. It's crazy. Kenny Pickett off the board before Willis. Man. So crazy. Man, I'm wondering what the New York Jets are going to do in this second round, man. I wonder who they're going to be able to get and grab and bring in, man. Especially, again, at edge. You got to grab a guy, man. You cannot go into this upcoming season with the same edge rushers we had last season. You got to bring in somebody, bro. You got to bring in somebody, man. Somebody. It's crazy. Man. AJ Brown going to the Eagles. Garrett Wilson over Debo. Man, it was crazy. Just absolutely crazy. Completely crazy, bro. Things just keep shaking. Patriots on the clock now. Their clock's winding down. I'm wondering who they're going to take. Man, there was so much talks about Treylon Burks sliding to the second round. There was so much talk about that. I remember people talking about him. Oh, he's not running slow time. There's a lot of issues, so on and so forth. Bro, he completely handled his business, man. He handled his business, bro. Going to the Titans, too. Man. I wonder who the Patriots going to take. Oh, they traded. It looks like they traded out of it. Patriots trade the pick to the Chiefs. Wow. Patriots continue to make moves. Continuing to make moves. Traded the picks to the Chiefs. I wonder who the Chiefs is going to take here. They on the clock now. 9 minutes left. Jeez. Man, this is crazy. Chiefs continue to make moves. They're just going to continue to put themselves in a position. They got some picks, man. Unless they traded away one of their first. At this point, they still got 29 and 30. They probably gave away. That deal's probably going to come up soon. Man. It's crazy. I wonder if they going to take Johnson. Jeez Louise, man. Linderbaum. I don't know where he's going to end up going. If the Chiefs take Jermaine Johnson, I don't know who. The pick is in for the Chiefs. Let's see who the Chiefs take. Jeez, man. It's going to be a crazy one. A completely crazy one. Man. Man, I can't stop thinking about, bruh. Sauce Gardner. We got Sauce Gardner. I'm looking at this. We got Sauce Gardner, bruh. How this is going to shake up our cornerback position, bro. I'm just wondering, where exactly is he going? Does he come in and be a starter immediately? Now, I'm asking y'all, bro, because you know if Sauce Gardner doesn't come in and immediately be our number one, you know that Jets fans are going to be screaming that he's a bust already. I'm telling y'all know that. I know y'all know that. There's going to be Jets fans screaming, bro, why did we draft this guy? He's not, our number one, so on and so forth. It's like, bro, this is going to be crazy. To watch Sauce, bro. That's crazy. The pick is in with the Chiefs. Come on. Tell us who that pick is, bruh. Jeez Louise. Yeah. AJ to the Eagles, we know. We know, bruh. Jay Johnson says Chiefs go wide receiver, I think. Okay. I can see that. I can see that. Who do you think they take, though? Who do they take there? That's the big thing is like, bro, the Chiefs got a lot of weapons. But especially, like you said, they could go wide receiver with the departure of Tyreek. But I'm just wondering, like, who exactly to go? Because there are so many guys that I thought would be in the second round that ain't there. You know? Treylon Burks, I thought would be there in the second. Jahan Dotson is a guy I thought we could target in the second. He ain't going to be there either. The selection is in. And the Chiefs take. Who are the Chiefs taking? They take Trent McDuffie? Trent McDuffie. Okay. I like this guy. I like this corner a lot from Washington. He's a good player. But, okay. Chiefs is bulking up that defense. I respect that because there's the Chiefs have had issues defensively, you know, in the past. So I like that. I like that move. I like that move for them. That's a good move for them. That's a good move for them. I was thinking just like you, Jay Johnson, that they would select, but they do have kind of like a deep kind of class though. Like they do have kind of a deep little because I think what is that guy's name? I think his name is Hardman. They got a guy, I think his name is Hardman, I think his name is. They got some guys that's really good. I know they went and got Juju. Valdez Scantling, they brought him in. Who else did they bring in here? I thought they still had Hardman in here. I don't think they do, but yeah, they got some guys, but yeah, Miko Hardman. Miko Hardman is still there. He's a really good wide receiver. They got some guys that can move within that system. And again, Andy Reid is a guy that schemes so much. But Jay, me and you was thinking kind of the same thing. They would definitely take a wide receiver there. So, man, but McDuffie, this is a good player, bro. I thought he would go a bit earlier than 22, though. I thought he was going to go a little bit earlier. But good to see him still on the board, bro. Good to see him still on the board, and he's going to the Chiefs. That's a good team to play for sure. Bro, when I tell you I am still shocked that the New York Jets did not address edge in the first round, bro, I am blown away. I am blown away. I thought for sure we would get edge pressure. Let's see what they do in the second, bro. Because boy, oh boy, there is going to be some stuff. Man. Jay Johnson saying nobody's showing Joe D and trade love. Well, you know, I don't know. I thought that there was some. I honestly thought the New York Jets could trade down. That's what I was thinking was kind of like as the board continued to play out. I looked at it. I was like, maybe they do it. Maybe they really will trade down and grab somebody. But nope. Nope, they stayed there, bro. Man. Yeah, the Packers. Jay Johnson says Packers got to go wide receiver. Yeah, they got to grab somebody off the board, bro. Somebody. They got to get somebody for help. Again, Devontae Adams is gone now. Man. I cannot wait to see what the Jets do, bro. In the second round. It's so interesting. I'm really wondering if they'll move up. Again, Jermaine Johnson's still on the board. He's still there. All the talk before the draft, a lot of people were saying that Jermaine Johnson would go 4. He would go 4. Sheesh. He would go 4. Selections in for the Packers. The selection is in. Who is it? Let us know. Quay Walker, inside linebacker. Packers take a linebacker, Jay. Wow. I guess they're good to go. They feel good there. They feel good there. Bills on the board. I pray. I don't think they'll do it because they got Von Miller and stuff, but please don't draft Jermaine Johnson. That would be so, like, leave it to the Bills to really stick it to us and add Jermaine Johnson on top of all the other stuff that they got. Bro. That would be insane. That would be insane, bro. If they do that, ridiculous, bro. Jay Johnson says originally JJ was projected early second round. Yeah, early, this really early in the process. Yep, he was projected like kind of early second round pick. But then we started to see him kind of jump up the board from early second round to like late to mid first round, from 10 to 15. That's what a lot of people were talking about. I remember when nobody was talking about Walker. Nobody was talking about Travon Walker. Nobody was talking about Travon Walker at all. Nobody. Not a lot of people were discussing him at all. He went from, not being discussed to being, hey, you going one. But you're right. Originally, Jay was supposed to go like mid second round, late second, or high second round, mid first to low first. Man, that's crazy. We're going to see, because there's still a lot of quality players on the board, man. A lot of quality players on the board. We just watching Linderbaum. I thought that Linderbaum would go a bit earlier as well. That's another guy like Treylon Burks. I remember people were high on Treylon Burks. The same people were high on Linderbaum too. Talking about Linderbaum going, 6, 7, 8, something like that. And then all of a sudden there was a slide. I remember people saying Treylon wouldn't go in the first. He did go in the first. We're going to see where Linderbaum go. Man. All right, Patriots sitting at 29. They got their pick. Oh, my goodness. If the Bills select Jermaine Johnson, bro. Oh, my Lord. Nobody. And they starting to talk about Jermaine Johnson. Man. Oh, man. Bro. Jay Johnson says, of JJ and Linderbaum fall in the second, I'm redeemed on this draft. Man, this draft has been crazy. This draft has been crazy. Completely crazy. There was no way, bro. Before this draft, I did not think that Aiden Hutchinson, that the Jags would pass on Aiden Hutchinson. I just did not think that. I thought that Aiden was like pretty close to being just the surest bet, man. There was just no way you could pass on the guy that had everything that he had, bro. It was crazy. I just did not think that Aiden Hutchinson was going to get passed on. Mr. Magic, salute to you, Mr. Magic. Mr. Magic says, do the Bills still run a 4-3-D? I think they run like multiple fronts. I think they still have a 4-3 base, I think. I'm not sure. I know they run multiple fronts, though. They run 4-3 looks. They run 3-4 looks. So there's a lot of things that they could do. McDermott and them boys over there, man. Oh, I'm just praying that this is not Jermaine Johnson. Oh, my God. Please don't be Jermaine Johnson, bro. Please do not be Jermaine Johnson. Another guy, again, I'm shocked that Malik Willis is still on the board, bro. I really am shocked. I'm shocked. Malik Willis was talked about as being, the guy. Kenny Pickett went before Malik. And Kenny Pickett's a good quarterback. No knock to him. But, bro, the Malik Willis hype train just was off the board, bro. Off the board. Bills, they pick is in. We're going to see. Jay Johnson says, none of the experts were anywhere close. Yep. Bro, it's crazy the way that this draft is played out. Man, let me tell you. Let me tell you. The way this draft is played out has been crazy. And I don't think anybody really was just like locked. Sauce to the Jets is locked. It is what it is. I don't think anybody was saying that, bro. Anybody. It's insane. Bro, who is the pick, bro? Who is the pick for the Bills? Let me know. Jay Johnson says 4-3 for the Bills. Yeah, the Bills. I'm telling you, bro, the Bills are ridiculous, man. They got all those guys. Star Tulele. What is that other? They got another defensive tackle that's just phenomenal. That they took in the draft. I remember him. He was just throwing people around. They got Greg Rousseau. They went and signed Von Miller. This is what I'm saying. This is why I say, like, look, I understand what Jets fans are saying. Like, yeah, we need corners. But it's like, bro, if you look at what the Bills have done, right? The Bills, they're a team that's, like, ascended, right? We went into a rebuild. They went into a rebuild after us and was like, yo, they did it right. They came out of their rebuild before we came out of our rebuild. And they've been better than us since. And then guess what? They went and got Von Miller as well. And it was like, what? That's because pass rush matters. They understand that. Because they're facing the Chiefs. They want to beat the Chiefs and all these other teams that are upper echelon teams. Okay. Bills take Khair Aleem. Okay. All right. That's fine. JJ's still on the board. Let's see what happens. They took a corner. Let's see what happens. Bro, they added Von Miller to my Lord. They added Von Miller to the building. No, they didn't get Jermaine Johnson, Jay Johnson. They didn't get him. They got Khair Aleem, a corner from Florida. So they went and got themselves a corner. I like the move. Please just don't get Jay Johnson. That's all I'm asking for. Don't go get Jermaine Johnson, bro. Don't do that. You don't need another pass rusher, bro. You good. Y'all good. They went and got another corner to help grow in that scheme. Cowboys on the clock. About to see what them boys do. We about to see what them boys do. Man. Crazy. Damn. I can't wait, man. I'm wondering if the Jets is going to trade back up, man. We got a couple picks left. Come on now. Cowboys on the clock. Man. So many things moving and shaking, man, around this draft. It is crazy. Mr. Magic says, what is JD doing? Come up and get a pass rusher, bro. Mr. Magic, I have talked about that tonight. I've talked about it. Okay? I like Sauce. I like Garrett Wilson. I like him. But, bro, we need a pass rusher. And I think a lot of people is just like, kind of like whatever about it. But I'm telling you, when we get into this season, unless they, really aggressively kind of go after edge and they pan out in these second rounds or in these mid rounds that's coming up, because again, we can still make some attacks in the second round. Bro, if we can't get to the passer, we're going to be in some trouble. Ooh. And I'll tell you what else. The pressure on Sauce Gardner is going to be immense. It's going to be immense. Because if you took him at 4, bro, he gotta be starting. He gotta be a starter. You can't take him at 4 with all these holes and be like, oh well, he can sit on the bench behind Bryce Hall. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Nah. He gotta play. We're gonna see. Man. J. Cole says, I love our picks, Long Beach Joe. Salutes to you, Jay. Good to see you in here, my man. Yeah, I don't hate our picks at all, Jay. I really don't. I'm just wondering, bro, where's the edge pressure coming from? Again, we got the second round coming, second, third round coming tomorrow. Bro, where is the edge pressure coming from? Like, I'm hoping Jermaine Johnson continues to fall. I know Boye is still on the board as well. There's some other guys, but I'm telling you, whew, if we don't get something, there's going to be some big question marks, bro. Big question marks going forward for our defense. Big question mark. Jay Johnson says, it's starting to look like we aren't going to need to come up with the way this board is falling. I'm hoping. I'm hoping we don't have to do nothing. That's what I'm hoping we don't have to move at all. That's what I'm hoping. But I don't know, man. There's a lot of talk about Boye Mafe going in late in the first. You know, Jermaine Johnson, even on some of the guys that, you know, some of the, the commentators boards, he's a guy that, you know, still is like top value in this draft. I don't know, man. Bruh. I'll tell you what, man, the way the Giants ran up to select Kayvon Thibodeau is crazy. Man, they did it fast. Bro, Sal Antonio's teeth is super white. He got that. He just smiling. Yeah, he got his fronts in. I like that. I respect that. He got it in. Cowboys pick is in. Let's see who they got. Man. Crazy. Completely crazy. I'll tell you what, though. If we had took Ekwonu at 4, bro, we would have never heard the end of that, bro. Jeez Louise. Oh, my Lord. That would have been insane. We would have took Ekwonu at 4. Oh, my Lord. Man. Derek Stingley going 3, though. Houston really grabbed that. They really grabbed that. I'm shocked that that Stingley was off the board before Sauce. I thought for sure if they was going to corner, they would grab Sauce. They grabbed Stingley. I respect you, Houston. I respect you. Man. Jay Johnson says it would have been good to get Akeem at 4. Okay. You would have liked that move? So, Jay, are you a guy that doesn't have... I'm just asking, because I asked everybody. I want to hear everybody's perspective. Are you a guy that doesn't have faith in Mekhi Becton? Because for me, if we would have gotten Akeem at 4, to me, that immediately would have closed the door on Mekhi Becton. To me, that closes the door on him. That he would have been gone. All right, Dallas Cowboys selections in. The Cowboys are taking. Who are they taking? Let's go. The Cowboys take Tyler Smith from Tulsa. Okay, they're taking another tackle. All right. Cowboys can utilize that. O-line. Keep Dak protected. I thought they might go to some defense, but we'll see. Ravens on the clock. I could see them taking Jermaine Johnson. Jeez Louise. I could absolutely see them. Man. Mr. Magic says, I have no faith in busting. Mr. Magic says, I have no faith in busting. Tell us how you really feel, Mr. Magic. Tell us how you really feel, my friend. Okay? Wow. Tell us how you feel about Mekhi Becton. I'm not going to say, I don't think Mekhi's a bust. I don't. I think that he's had a rough go. I think that it's been, a little tough. He got injured, had a guy thrown into the back of him, But when he's healthy, he's one of the best tackles in the league. He's one of the best left tackles in the league. And I think if he's fully healthy, coming in, in the offseason, which it looks like he's going to be all right. If he's fully healthy, bro, when we come back and they have that competition between him and Fant, I don't even think it's going to be close. I think he's going to blow Fant out the water. I think he's going to be our starting left tackle. I think Fant ends up our starting right tackle, and we going to move forward. I know a lot of people talk about Becton at tackle, but I don't understand why. Maybe not nobody, but there's not a lot of Jets fans talking about Connor McGovern. Connor McGovern, you want to talk about Connor McGovern's real bad. And I don't know what the hell people talking about. Oh, he's a top 10 center in the league. I don't know what's going on with people. I don't know. But that top 10 center stuff, y'all can dead that, because that's not real. That's not real. So, Ravens on the clock. We're going to see what's going on, bruh. We're going to see what's happening. Mr. Magic says he's soft. Whoa. All right. Hey, I respect it. I respect you. Jay Johnson says, I'm torn on Becton. Fant's going to want bread soon. Supposedly, they're already working on a contract extension with George Fant. George Fant came out and said that his, agent and stuff has been contacted for an extension. And when you look at the way that Fant played, which he was solid for us this season, he really was. So when you look at the way that he's played, right, he ain't going to come cheap, which is understandable. So if you want this guy and you want him, if we're extending him, then, it is what it is there. It is what it is. It is what it is. So, but I think we're probably going to move forward with Fant and, Becton there and left tackle. That's what I think happens. I know a lot of Jets fans don't necessarily like it, but it is what it is there. Jay Johnson says, protect Zach above all, even if we have to go back in O-line. For O-line later on, I could see him taking like some guys in the, in that third round to come in and help with O-line. Depends on how the board falls, especially with, the edge rush situation. Man. Zach Tactus says it's too early to judge Becton. Yeah. Mr. Magic says Willie Colon said he was not ready for the grind of pro NFL football life. Well, man, I'll tell you what, I understand, and again, I respect Willie Colon, but we saw that when Mekhi Becton was fully healthy, bro, last season, honestly, if you look at last season, Mekhi Becton was our best player offensively. He was better than Sam. I'm going to keep it all the way real. He was better than him. When you look at, not this past season, the season before that, with last year Gaze, he was the best offensive player we had. He was the most consistent one. It's crazy. Zach Tactics says McGovern is why I want Linderbaum. Man, a lot of people, I'm telling you, are not talking about Connor McGovern, man. He is not good. I know people want to talk about Greg Van Roten. Yeah, Greg Van Roten is trash. Like, we all know that. But Connor McGovern was bad. He was bad. Woo! He used to get Sam killed. Mr. Magic says McGovern is a waste of oxygen. Whew. That's hey, look. I respect your take. I respect your take there, Mr. Magics. Ooh, he had enough. I respect it. Bro, Jermaine Johnson is still on the board. I'm hoping he just continues to slide, bro. Please don't take this guy. Please don't take this guy, man. Please don't. Just let us get Jermaine Johnson, bro. Let us get this guy. Man. Let us handle business here, please. Let us get a pass rusher. There's no need for nobody to take him. Everything's good. Take other people. Don't take Jermaine Johnson. All right. The pick is in from the Ravens. We about to see what they're taking. About to see. Come on, why is this always taking so long? Why is this always taking so long for them to put in the picks? Man. Jay Johnson says, Becton's going to come back with a big chip, though. if Lawson and Becton come back trained to go, we might be kind of nasty this year. He's already talked about that too. I'm telling you, like even the people that's close to him have talked about how motivated he is to like come back, how hyped he is to come back, how he cannot he can't wait. That's why he changed that name to Big Bust. Like a lot of people turning their backs on him. There's a lot of people in Jets fandom that have turned their backs on, not only just turn their backs on him, but there's a lot of people that talk crazy to him online, bro. I'm talking crazy. Ravens pick is in. We'll get right back to Becton talk in a second. Ravens pick is in. Come on, give us the pick. Ravens take Tyler Lindenbaum. Gone. Goes to the Ravens. Here they go. He gone. Wow. Tyler Lindenbaum going to the Ravens. He's just a Raven pick too. Just a very Raven pick. Just a Raven pick. Man, that's one of our guys off the board. Hold on, Jets trade back in. We on the clock. Jets done traded back in, bro. It got to be for Jermaine Johnson. It's got to be for Jermaine Johnson. They traded with the Titans. I wonder what they gave up. Jets is back on the clock. It's got to be for Jermaine Johnson. It's got to be for Jermaine Johnson, bro. That's what it's got to be for. Come on now. Make it happen. Jets back on the clock. It's time. It's time. I thought Linderbaum would be there in a second, maybe late. I'm wondering. It's got to be Jermaine Johnson. That's got to be the guy that they targeted. Or could it be Boye Mafe? I think it's Jermaine Johnson, though. I think it's Jermaine Johnson. Come on now. Come on, Joe Douglas. Let's make things happen. Let's get edge. I think the Jets traded a second-round pick. The Jets might have traded one of their seconds to move up. You see here. Man. The Jets, they just traded pick. They traded a 35, 69, and 163. Jeez. Jets moved up. Jets moved up, man. That is crazy. Ooh, they traded that top. They traded that second, that third. Ooh. Ooh. They traded the second, the third. Ooh. second, a third, and a fifth, it looks like. Jeez. Second, third, and a fifth. All right. I mean, we still got another second. we still got another second round pick. They traded a second, third, and a fifth. Whoa. And got back and got a first. Got a first and a late third. Man. Oh boy. Ooh. Yeah, right now it's looking 35, 69, 163, a second, a third, and that fifth. And the Titans gave us a first and a late third, if that was true. That's what's being reported right now. If that's 100%. The pick is in. The pick is in. Ooh, Joe Douglas gave up quite a bit. Who is it for? Who is it? What's the selection? Is it Jermaine Johnson? Come on with this. What is wrong with, why does everybody? Jermaine Johnson. All right. All right. Boom. Okay. They went up and grabbed him. I mean, they gave up a bit. They gave up a bit, but look, they went and got that man. They went up and got that man. Man, we got edge. We got him. Man, Jermaine Johnson at 26. That's good value. I mean, we gave up quite a bit to come up and get him too. We did. We sure did. We gave up a bit, but I'm telling you, we finally got something. Something. I want to see us add one more, but when you look at the situation now, I mean, we still got 38. So if this trade from these people is correct, from what they just said here, we still got 38. So maybe we get Boye at 38. Man. Jay Johnson says, not thrilled with the picks given. All right. When I seen it, I know people are gonna say that. I'm kind of I'm not upset, but that's crazy. Oh man. Rusty says that's a lot of picks. Yeah. Jay Johnson says it's a bit much. Yeah. They gave it up. He got aggressive. I can respect that. Rusty says that's a lot of picks. Yep. Jay Johnson says, let's see if the Patriots go Loftus or Mafe. Yeah. The Real J says this is an A++ draft. Oh, you think it's an A++? Okay. The Real J says we had to get the edge and we kept 38. Yeah, we did. I'm glad we got edge though, man. Jeez Louise. Because I'm telling, I think if they didn't move up, I'm telling you, there was no way that Jermaine Johnson was gonna slide into the second or nothing. I honestly think Jacksonville might have taken him. I like this pick a lot though. We all love Jermaine Johnson. I don't think there's anybody that dislikes Jermaine Johnson. And again, he's a guy that the Jets work with at the Senior Bowl, man. Jay Johnson said, the Real Jay says, let's hope we get Devin or Dean or he'll fall in the 38. We'll see. Yeah, Devin is still on the board. N'Kobe Dean. I mean, there's some guys though here, man. Again, I mean, the Packers took what was that guy? Quay Walker, right, at inside. So we'll see what happens there. I could see Dean being a Patriot. Well, maybe. But you still got the Chiefs. You still got the Bengals. You still got the Vikings at this point. I'm hoping. But even then tomorrow, you got Jacksonville. At the top, you got Detroit. Then you got, at 35, we just traded. Giants, Houston, and then us at 38. We'll see where that goes, man. I'm wondering if we can grab Mafe, man. I'd really like to see us come out of here with 2 edges. Really would love it. The Real J says, let's hope Devin or Dean or Hill fall to 38. Yeah. Jay Johnson says linebacker at 38. Yeah. We can see. Jay Johnson says, I'm happy with this draft now, though. Okay. Mr. Magic says, guys, this is an epic draft. I just wanted us to grab edge, bro. So bad. And I really thought that we would be able to get, Jermaine Johnson, I thought we were going to grab him at 10 for sure. Without a shadow of a doubt. But I kind of understand, I understand Garrett Wilson is just a phenomenal prospect. But I also understand it from the standpoint of when you look at what was going on with the wide receiver market, I'm pretty sure the Jets knew, listen, there's going to be a run on wide receivers. People are not going to be screaming and looking to pay wide receivers $25 million. That's just, come on, bro. A lot of people are not screaming to do that. So it was like, yo, we got to grab this guy right now and see if we can work back up, and possibly grab a guy. So they made it happen though, man. So we got Jermaine Johnson. Again, a second, a third, and a fifth. But we still got capital. That's fine. Got another second. Got some other picks as well. So we'll see. The Real J says, how do you feel? I feel fine. I wasn't, the only thing that I questioned about this draft was the lack of edge pressure. I was a little shocked when we took Sauce. I was, a bit more shocked as well at 10 when we took Garrett Wilson, who I like, but I'm like, but moving back up, JD got aggressive. I already know some Jets fans are going to be like, we don't like the pick, but I tell you what, we need edge, bruh, at all cost. And he moved back up to 26 and made it happen. So we'll see what happens. I want to see him grab another edge tomorrow. I really want to see that. The pick is in for the Jaguars. They're on the clock. Zach Tastic says this feels like ATV last year. Yeah. Moving up that much. He just gave, I think it was like a 4th round pick. He gave up like a 4th round pick and some change to move up. That was a cheap move up for Joe Douglas. He completely fleeced. I think it was the Vikings that we moved up. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was the Vikings where we fleeced them, bro. Fleeced them. The Real J says we got the best corner and wideout, and Johnson has the potential to be the best edge in the draft. Yeah. There's a lot of discussion about who the best wideout is. I personally, Drake London went at 8. I thought Drake London was a phenomenal wideout. A lot of people talked about Jamison Williams possibly being the best wideout. But let me tell you, this guy, Garrett Wilson's serious business. He's a great player. So I'm hyped about him too. Mickey, salutes to you, Mickey. Mickey says probably the best Jets draft I've ever seen. Top corner, top wideout, top 3 pass rusher. Oh boy. Listen, we made some moves, man. We made some moves. I was shocked that we passed on KT though, but Rusty says my concern is that JJ couldn't start at Georgia and he was the 4th best ACC edge. I hope we can get Chenal still. There's a lot of people that bang on him for not being able to start at Georgia. But there's a lot of talent there. But he transferred over and he was the man where he went to, He was the man at State. So the Real J says this is a deep safety class. I also like Harris from Alabama. He can hit. He a hit stick. You think he's a reach at 38? I do not want to see us take safety at 38. I do think he would be a reach. I know that people talking about I've had my eye on. I know people talk about Brisker, but Kine is also a guy I like as well. And I think we could probably get him in like late in the third. So we'll see there. The pick is in for Jacksonville. Can you please? When are they just gonna name the Devin Lloyd? Devin Lloyd is now a Jacksonville Jaguar. That dream of him sliding to the second round is over. That's over. You know what I'm saying? Mickey says, I called them trading back into the first for JJ the second half. Yeah. Man. It's crazy, man. Look at this, man. Yeah. Devin Lloyd. Bro, this dude just gets after it. Some people say he's the best linebacker in the class. I remember he was a guy that people said, look, hands down. Yeah. Jay Johnson says Dean's still there. Yeah, he is. Kobe Dean is still on the board at 29. I'm shocked that Devin Lloyd was still on the board, to be honest. Man. Crazy. Completely crazy, bro. The Real J says, so linebacker Christian Harris, so Dean, I don't think Dean makes it. Yeah. He might be a guy that's there in the second round. But again, we sitting at 38 now. I don't know. You got Jacksonville, Detroit. Detroit. We traded out of 35. You got the Giants. You got Houston between us and him. You know, we'll see. But I like Nakobe Dean a lot, but if we don't end up with him, I'm fine with that. My target would be Boye Mafe. I like Boye a lot, and I think we can get him in the top of that second round. Man. Devin Lloyd at 27. That's crazy. That is so crazy. Man. The Real J says the best value in the second round is safety and linebacker in this draft, though. Joe, it's not a fall off. Listen, I understand that there is value there, but what I'm saying is that the value, right? Safety's great value, but we have issues at greater positions of safety, right? Even with Jay Johnson in, I would still like to see us add another edge. I've been talking about doubling up on edge, bringing two young guys in to help with Carl Lawson. We don't know where he's coming back. And even if he's fully healthy, the best season he's ever had is 8.5 sacks. I understand that there's safeties that there. People talk about Brisker. People talk about, all these other safeties that's there. I get it. There's safeties. But we got LaMarcus Joyner. We got Whitehead, who's a championship caliber safety. We're not hurting at safety. Like, safety is not, we're not going to get destroyed at safety. We need more answers at pass rusher. Again, when you look at other teams let's just look at our division, the Bills. The Bills have multiple pass rushers. They got more than two. Like, proven guys that can get after it. And then they said, you know what? Free agency. We don't give a damn. We're going to go get Von Miller. There's a reason why they're doing that. It's because pass rush matters that much. So I understand safety. I get its value, and that's great. But there's also value at grabbing edge, like Boye as well, who's a guy that was talked about, possibly being a late first rounder, getting him in the second too to add to that. So I'm not, and I respect your opinion. I don't knock it, but I need edge pressure, bro. I want us to look like how San Francisco looks when they send in Warner and Bosa and all those other guys and people. I want us to look like that, bro. I want us to look like how Tampa Bay, how the Bucks defense look when they send JPP and Shaq Barrett and all these other guys. That's what I want. I don't want to stand around and, all right, we just wait. No, I want waves. I want pressure. I want pain. I want people to see the New York Jets on their schedule and be like, man, we got to play them, man. Come on, man. I don't want to do that, man. How we going to get this guy blocked? How we going to get that's what I want. That's what I want. So that's my thing. Mickey says Garrett Wilson might be the first wide receiver to be drafted wearing a pearl necklace. He's built different. Salute to you, Mickey. Rusty says Rucker manhandled Devin Lloyd in the Rose Bowl, but kid is a freak, no doubt. Jay Johnson says, gave up my football dreams years ago, Joe. Oh, man. It's crazy, bro. The pick is in for the Patriots. I'm sorry, the pick is in for the Packers. And the Patriots are up, too. I think they already got their card in as well. Man. I want more edge, bruh. I want more edge. Green Bay Packers, that selection's in. Who are you taking? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it, Packers. What's going on? Come on now. Come on now. Let's make it happen. Oh my God. We giving out the man of the look, respect to the man of the year award, but come on. What is going on, man? Of the year? What is going on, man? Come on now. Oh my goodness. This draft stuff. Like, bro, y'all are doing too much. Jeez Louise. Got me hitting stuff. Come on, man. Can we just get to the picks already? Why is it like, why? That's all I'm asking is why. Damn. Jeez Louise, man. I just don't get it. I don't get why there needs to be 40 minutes of like mindless discussion about do they know that we are trying to watch the draft? Do they know that? Do they know that we've been waiting months for this? We don't want to hear about the hamburger you had 2 weeks ago, about how you're looking for a new couch. I don't care about none of that. Will you please tell me who the Packers took, so on and so forth? Oh, my Lord. Tired of it. Huh. Rusty salutes. The Real J says, I see where you're coming from. I like your plan. Also, you see Lawson as a question mark right now, so I understand your point of view. Yeah, well, okay, I'll get right back to you, Real J. Salutes and respect to you. The Packers pick is in. They take a Devontae Wyatt from Georgia, defensive tackle. All that. Let this man celebrate the fact that he was taken in the first round. Salutes to Devontae. Good Lord, man. This is insanity. So here's the thing, the Real J. It's like, I don't just see him as a question mark. I think he's a good player. But even at his peak performance was 8.5 sacks. So it's like he was part of the answer, right? He was the great step in the direction to getting the passer. We got a guy that can rush the passer, but you need more. You need more. In today's NFL, you have to have more than one guy rushing the passer. If you look at teams that are constantly competing, teams that are at the top, teams that come in and try to knock your head off the fence, they got like 2 or 3 guys. Damn near every team does that. Like I just said, the Niners. Yeah, we all know Joey Bosa. We know him. But Fred Warner, another guy. They bring other guys off the edge as well. You look at the Bills, staying in division. You look at the Bills. The Bills, they bring in multiple guys. You look at the Patriots, and the Patriots, this isn't the best Patriot team we ever seen, but they bring multiple guys, crazy pressure. So I just want to see the same thing. And I respect, John Franklin Myers. I'm glad that we, signed and brought him back. He's a great rotational guy, but he's not like a guy you can consistently count on at all. We saw him completely ghost us in multiple games this year. And after him, it's like a big question mark. Vinny Curry coming back is cool, but we got to see what we even now. Vinny Curry is, kind of a question mark. He's coming off that situation, what he had with his blood. Everything's good with that. Now we hoping, but there's really no guy in our rotation that you can look at and be like, yeah, that's the guy that's going to really step up. Like, it's not. So now, yeah, we add Jermaine Johnson. That's a phenomenal pick. I understand people are going to talk about what we had to give up to get him. We'll definitely be talking about that live on the radio show next week. All right. I think I'm going to do a show Tuesday. We're going to be discussing the entire draft. I get it. But we needed that edge, dog. We need edge pressure. Because I'm telling you, this defense does not work without it. We would look the exact same way. But I want multiple guys. I want multiple people, flying at the quarterback, man. Rusty says, I love Mafe, but Chenal to you is Watt 2.0. He's eerily similar. They have the same weight, the same bend, the same height, the same position, same college. Yeah, I can see it. Zach Tastic says, we need a hurry up box. For real. I really would. I wish we had a hurry up button. I would just click it. It's like look, I respect these guys. I get it. But it's like, come on, bro. Y'all talking about sandwiches that you ate in the 80s. Talking about some juice you had yesterday. You discussing, all kind of crazy things. You guys talking about cement that you want to pour. Bro, can we please get back to the draft? I'm sorry. They want to talk to you about what they're wearing. Oh, I bought this shirt. This is a polo shirt. Look, with all due respect, I don't care. Can you please get back to the draft, sir? Jeez Louise. Please stop. Jay Johnson says, Jay Johnson says, I say linebacker since we only have 1 second round. Yeah. I can see us taking linebacker. The Real Jay says, do you think we bring in a vet wideout like Fuller or even Julio? I don't want to see no Jeff Smith or Tariq Black. Oh, man, listen. I don't know. I don't think we will because I'll tell you what. And we talked about a lot of different things. And we're going to continue to talk about that. But that Garrett Wilson pick, Denzel Mims, that's putting more pressure on him. Because now you got Corey Davis, Elijah Moore, Garrett Wilson, Braxton Berrios. That's 4. Bruh, Denzel Mims is now competing for his roster spot. I'm sorry. He is absolutely competing for his roster spot. And if he don't step up this year, he's more than likely either going to be firmly planted on the bench or he's going to be gone. Because I don't want to necessarily see Jeff Smith or Tariq Black either. But you got to think, those guys were beating out Denzel Mims. They were beating him out to play. And you know what the crazier thing is? People always bring up, well, Denzel Mims didn't have a full offseason. That's why, Joe, he didn't have a full offseason. People are trying to build this case that if you don't like Denzel Mims or if you question him, then you're a Denzel Mims hater. And I said, whoa, wait a minute. Denzel Mims is not the only person that didn't have a full offseason. Slow your roll, Kimosabe. He's not. Because Elijah Moore didn't have a full offseason either. Does anybody remember that? He missed a lot of preseason because he had a quad injury. So did Elijah Vera Tucker as well, offensive lineman. He had a pec injury, I believe. Both of those guys, rookies, stepped into the season, brand new league, brand new system, playing with brand new players they had never played with before and outperformed Denzel Mims in his second year. Now, let's push Vera Tucker aside because he's an offensive lineman. Let's stick with Elijah Moore. Elijah Moore, brand new system, brand new league, brand new players, brand new scheme, all that. Completely outperformed Denzel Mims in the season. Now, Tariq Black and DJ Montgomery and all those, there was guys that was coming off the street that were playing before Denzel Mims. Off the street. We were decimated at wide receiver this year. Decimated. New England pick is in. Come right back. We're going to get right back. And I'm going to come right back to y'all super savages in the chat. We're going to get right back to y'all in 1 second. Please give the stream a thumbs up if you haven't. Cole Strange from Chattanooga is the pick for the Patriots. All right. That's the pick for the Patriots. Okay. I did not think he was going to go 29. I thought he was going to go in the second, but they continue to try to build around Mac Jones. They're going to protect him. I respect it. But those guys were coming off the bench, and they were getting more targets and more receptions than Denzel Mims. And he was on the team all year. We were decimated at wide receiver. There was games. There was no Corey Davis, no Elijah Moore. Keelan Cole was out. Jamison Crowder was out. I mean, talk about decimated. The only guy sometimes was just Braxton Berrios. And Denzel Mims still couldn't get on the field. Bro, that says something. That says something. So, we'll see going forward. I know there's been a lot of smoke about Will Fuller, but Will Fuller is a guy that historically has major issues with injuries. He's always getting hurt. Always. I like him, though. He's a speedster, bro. When Will Fuller was first in the league, bro, whoa. That guy was just insane. But the big thing about Will Fuller is not just injuries, it's drops too. He used to get bombs. I'm talking big 50-yard bombs where he'd just be by himself. He'd drop the ball. I'm telling you, I seen it. But when Will Fuller was on, bruh, let me tell you, it was crazy. The Chiefs ran up and made their selection. They were on the clock. They made their selection. George Karlaftis is going to the Chiefs. Edge. Edge. Give me your thoughts. I know some of y'all was talking about him. He is not going. He ain't going in a second. The Chiefs ran up and picked him. The Real J says, Joe, watch for Jacob Martin. Jacob Martin, he's going to be nasty, bro. That was a sleeper move. He came from the Texans. Yeah. But, we'll see. He's a rotational guy. A lot of people talk about him being too small, him being susceptible in the run game, that he'll get ran over, stuff like that. But I think Jacob Martin be a solid rotational guy, but he's not going to be a guy like that kind of second guy that you need. He's not going to be a guy that's going to help you get 10, 12 sacks, because that's what we've seen in other teams. Constantly bringing 2-3 guys at you, man. JPP, Shaq Barrett, they're going to put up them numbers, and they're going to get to your QB. Best believe that. But, Jay Johnson says, still got faith in Mims. One more year. Yeah, I'm hoping. Listen, I want to see Denzel Mims. I champion Denzel Mims. I'm hoping he does. But for whatever reason, bro, he can't get on the field. And from what we heard from the coaching staff itself, from Sulla and from LaFleur, is because he don't understand the playbook or he don't know how to run the routes. We was told that directly from them. Remember, it was the whole free Mims movement. Free Mims, he need to be on the field, so on and so forth. And they came out and said, man, listen, y'all got to shut up. I mean, basically, they didn't say this verbatim, but it was like, bro, y'all got to stop. This dude don't get the plays. We're not going to put him out on the field unless he understands exactly where he needs to be in these different roles that we want to utilize him in. That's what they told us. The Real J says, yeah, that's insane with Mims. I think with him, it's mental because he's an athletic freak, bro. He is ridiculous athletically. Oh, my goodness. Bro, he flashed in an Adam Gase offense. That tells you something. Like, he got it, but I don't know. Something's going on here. I don't know. But you got a point, Jay. You definitely got a point. Salutes. Jay Johnson says, Patriots got Strange. Yep, seems like a reach. Gully salutes to you. Gully says, hey, Joe, we got the pass rusher you wanted. Yes, we did. And I'm happy. I know people want to discuss that we gave up too much. I already know that's coming. Okay, that's second, that third, and I think we gave up a fifth. All right, I know. I'm already hearing it from Jets fans. I ain't even looked on social media because I'm here with y'all. We discussing, but believe me, I know that's coming. Believe me. But we need edge. I'm hoping we get another one tomorrow. The guy I'm hoping we target is Boye Mafe. That's what I'm hoping. The Real J says Karlaftis is gone. Yep. Jay Johnson says Loftus is gone. Yep. Gone. The Real J says, yeah, Jermaine Johnson wasn't making it to the second round. I didn't think he was. I honestly thought that he was going to be gone before 26, to be completely honest. I think that's why Joe Douglas made the move, bro. I thought that he was going to be a Raven. I'm not shocked that the Ravens took Tyler Linderbaum because he's that good. but I thought he was going to be a Raven for sure. I thought the Ravens would take him, and I also thought the Cowboys might take him, but you know, and the Bills too. We talked about the Bills taking him as well because that's just kind of what the Bills do. Bengals, they're on the clock, but the pick is in. Zach Tastic says a smart move for the Chiefs. Yeah, it was. It was a really smart move for the Chiefs. They did real well right there. Lot of good, solid moves, quality moves there by the Chiefs. Quality moves. So the Chiefs made a lot of moves in this draft, man. Moving up, getting Trent McDuffie, you know, that's going to help their corner situation. Getting Karlaftis is going to help their defense in their edge situation. They're really bulking up, man. And the Chiefs historically have been very heavy offensively, kind of ignored the defense from time to time because the offense kind of carry them. I think they're waking up just a little bit and saying, hey, we need to improve there too, you know, because they easily could have went, you know, wide receiver again with Tyreek Hill being gone and all that other stuff, but they stuck to their guns and really helped their defense. So that's going to be good for them, especially edge. You know, the Chiefs is another team where, again, even though they for years, even though their offense was good and their defense was kind of up and down, they always had some edge guys. Remember when they had Ford? They had another guy too that they used to send at people constantly. So it was just kind of like they had two edge rushers that were pretty good that could get to you. Oh, the defensive lineman that they had like Ford, they had a defensive lineman, they had another guy that they would just kind of send at you, but it was really just those three guys. The corners were okay, and then you had Matthew back there at safety. So the defense was all right, but you know, they kept edge pressure. There's a reason. Got to get after you. Jay Johnson says a lot of mocks had Linderbaum to the Ravens or Penning. Yeah. But early, I remember Linderbaum being talked about going early, bro. I remember early in the process, Linderbaum was a guy that people were saying, dude, he could go top 10. This is a generational center, blah, so on and so forth. And I think he is that good. Like, he is that good of a center. I don't know what happened, but people started to sour on him. They started to say that he wasn't that good and all this kind of crazy stuff. But, man, they get it. Like, they got themselves a solid center there with the Ravens. The Real J says running back probably is in play for round 4 or 5. I mean, I don't know. When you look at our running back situation, Jay, I look at it and I see Michael Carter, who's phenomenal, right? Tevin Coleman, who we just brought back. Ty Johnson is his spot is in question because Austin Walter stepped up this year, you know, and then we still got, again, LaMichael Pirine figuring out what's going on with him. So, I mean, you could take another back, but it's like, where are they really going to go? And then when you look at our system, right, the system we run is really not a system where you need like a number one stud back. It's like a Marriott back type of system where they just run like 2 or 3 guys. But even if then, our guy that is like our number one back clearly is Michael Carter. Michael Carter this year, bro, there was times where he was our only playmaker offensively. You go back and you watch that Bengals game, bro, that's the game where he really shined, where he was going off. Before I think he got a concussion that kind of slowed things down, but bro, he was phenomenal. Even with our offensive line being poop, because he was coming out the backfield catching the football and really helping Zach, relieve some of that pressure. Not even Zach, Mike White. That's when Mike White started, really dialing in with the system, and he was hitting Michael Carter constantly, bro. So, yeah, we'll see though, Jay, because, yep. The Real Jay says Austin Walter outplayed Johnson. If we keeping it real, I expected way more from Ty Johnson. You right. You completely right, bro. You completely right. 1 second, I'll get right back to you. The pick is in from the Bengals. The pick is in. What is the selection? The selection is Daxton Hill. All right. Daxton Hill, safety from Michigan. I respect it. Huh. That's interesting. We making moves. We are making moves here. We are making moves. Yeah, but back to you, Real J. Austin Walter, really stepped up. Ty Johnson, and that's another guy whose roster spot could be in question. Ty Johnson was kind of disappointing this year. We saw a lot of drop footballs. We saw him tip balls up to get intercepted. And he also had some fumbles in some crucial times. He fumbled. So, you know, it's kind of crazy. So we're going to see. We are going to see. Vikings are in. The pick is in for the Vikings. This is the final pick of the first round. Final pick. I wonder who the Vikings are going to grab. Please don't let it be Boye Mafe. Please. Be anybody else. But not Boye Mafe. Come on now. Help me out. What's the pick? Come on now. What in the world? Can we get to these picks? Why is it taking so long for them to like give up the goods, man? Come on, man. This is ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. It's like it takes them forever to like figure things out, bro. Come on, bruh. Oh my Lord. Jeez Louise. It's like forever. They're talking about nothing. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Sorry, Savages. Let me get back to y'all. This is just ridiculous. It's like they talk for 40 minutes. It's the last pick in the first round. Can we please get going? Man. Jeez Louise. The Real J says, hey, Joe, give me 6 players you would want in the second round since we pick at 38. I don't know if I can give you 6, but I can give you a couple. Let me not jinx it. Because one of the guys that I'm about to say might actually be the pick here after these guys quit talking about a sandwich they got from Quiznos in 2006. Nobody wants to hear that. Can you please get to this pick so you can tell us who the Vikings have picked up? You know what I'm saying? Can we do that? It's just completely ridiculous. They just like stretching this out. I want to hit the hurry up button. Can we just like get to going? We don't need to talk forever. Jeez Louise. Come on, tell us who it is. What is the selection, please? What's the selection? Please. All right, that's great. Come on. Can we make it happen? I guess not. So I'm just going to say it now, Jay, because these dudes are taking forever. So I don't know if I have 6, but Boye Mafe is definitely going to be one. Nakobe Dean, who's still on the board at this point, right? He's definitely going to be another guy I want. What's that guy? From what is his name? The guy from Michigan? David Obajido, I think is his name. I can't pronounce his name, but the guy from Michigan, even though he's hurt, I think they're saying he's going to be back, that he'll heal up and be back. What's another guy that I wanted as well? Arnold, I forgot how to pronounce his last name as well, from Penn is a guy too. So those are the guys that I want. As you can see, most of them are edge. So we'll see. Selection's in. Who is it? Please don't be Nakobe Dean or Boye Mafe. Who do you want? The Real J? I'm so angry at these guys. Lewis Kine at 30. Okay. he was a guy that I thought that we could possibly get. Wow. He's a good safety. That's a guy that I talked about as well. I was hoping that we could get him. I talked about him earlier. I was hoping that we could get him. I didn't think that he would go this early though. I mean, he's a good safety, but I didn't think he would go this early. Wow. This guy's serious. Look at him. Bang! He just blow you away. Just blow you away. Man. Go ahead and pick that off. Yes, sir. So yeah, we got some moves, bro. You done made some moves now. So Lewis Kine is the pick. So you still got Nakobe Dean on the board. Let's see. Let me look up who's the best. I think Nakobe Dean is still here. Yeah, Nakobe Dean still on the board. Bro, Malik Willis still on the board. Okay, still on the board. A couple of the guys that Arnold, the guy I named, he's still on the board too. David's still on the board. Boye clearly is still on the board. We didn't talk about him all night. Lewis Kine is gone. I did not think that he was gonna be gone. Desmond Ridder, that's another guy that was big on. He's still on the board. Yo, y'all remember those tight ends? Trey McBride, all those guys, they still on the board. So there's still some guys there, man. Still some guys there. You know? And a lot of people was talking about Breece Hall as well. They still on the board. So, yeah. A lot of moves. Val Outlaw says, great moves. Yeah. Val says we did it. We got our edge rusher. That's a fact. Zach Tastic says Baker traded. Is this true? Baker Mayfield? I haven't seen anything about it. You know, I've been here. He might be. I don't know who would trade for him. I don't know who would. Jay Johnson says Ojaba. Yeah, that's the guy I was talking about. I know he's got that injury because I think he hurt his he tore something at his workout. But I've heard that he's gonna be all right. So he's a guy that I would put up there. He's not a guy I would take above Mafe. He's not a guy that I would take above Kobe Dean. But he's a guy that would, be there because actually. So Dean is definitely a guy I would like though. Dean or Boye Mafe, to be completely honest. Darren Davis, salutes to you, Darren. Good to see you in here. Darren says Dean. Okay, I respect that. The Real J says Mafe, Leo, Dean, Jaquan Brisker. Jaquan Brisker is a good safety. And a wild card is Pickens. Ojabao, yeah, and the wild card is Pickens. People talk about Pickens a lot. I think Pickens will be a good move here too. But Val Outlaw says Joe Douglas is on fire. Joe Douglas did a solid job. I know Jets fans is going to get on him about giving up that capital for Jermaine Johnson, but I like the move. I mean, you got to do what you got to do at this point, and we had a lot of capital. We got to figure things out going forward, though. So, got to figure things out going forward, man. I think we did a solid job here. They're talking about Breece Hall and all that stuff still on the board. All right, man. Whew. This has been a hot one. Okay, so I want to thank everybody for joining me. So tomorrow what we're going to do, I'm thinking, now that we done made a trade and we didn't gave away quite a bit of capital, we still got that second rounder. We still got one second rounder. So what I'm thinking is I'm probably going to do a stream early for our second round, our first second round pick. And that's probably where we're going to end it. Because I got to see if that's because again, that stuff is still swirling about what we actually gave up. But I think we're gonna do a stream just for our second rounder, and then after that I'll move on from that. Probably do a live radio show on Tuesday. So tomorrow I probably won't do a live radio show after that second round pick, but I'll do a live radio show on Tuesday. I'll let y'all know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna be back here tomorrow at least for our second round pick. We're gonna watch the draft, the second round of the draft together, up into our pick and talk about a lot of stuff. So, man, I had a blast. This was crazy. Today was crazy, man. I don't know what to say. I mean, are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. Sauce Gardner at 4, Garrett Wilson at 10. A lot to discuss, so we'll be doing that. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. And let you folks know what I'm gonna do. Listen, please comment, rate, subscribe. Exclamation point. Links in the chat. Brings up my link tree. Okay, that link tree has the links to all of my content. Brooklyn, salutes to you. Good to see you in here. Brooklyn says, getting it done. Douglas Demand. Good show, brother. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. Again, for those of you, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell. We do a lot of stuff over here. I do live radio shows. You know, we have a lot of fun doing that stuff. We do live draft reactions. We're going to continue that. Please hit that link tree. Follow me across all of my social media platforms. All of it. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me. I'll talk back. I'll see you folks tomorrow. And we'll have this discussion, man. We're going to be talking about the Jets second.